What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the Blue and Orange Brunch. And boy, do we got some things to talk about. Ooh, things get more interesting in Milwaukee. Some more I told you so's. All I'm gonna say is this. The Bucks are finally coming to their senses. And there are some updates with the Giannis Antetokounmpo story that we have to address. It's very important. We'll also talk about a little bit about Jose Alvarado. You know, he definitely is bringing elements to this team that we hadn't seen before. He is the Jalen Brunson insurance policy. So we'll touch on that. We'll also touch on the injury report for tonight's game. It's pretty interesting. And we do got a game against the Brooklyn Nets, so I guess I do have to, give my own scouting report for that. As well as we'll talk about what Matt Barnes had to say about Jalen Brunson. Some of you guys may agree. We'll find out what I think. Also, we'll talk about Karl-Anthony Towns making a key adjustment in his game to help the Knicks push forward. So we are going to talk about all of these things on the Blue and Orange Brunch Show. What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the Blue and Orange Brunch. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, man, welcome to the Blue and Orange Brunch. Hopefully you guys are doing well on this Friday afternoon. All right. Definitely, as you guys enter the show, smash that like button. It's very important to the algorithm. All right. We got to let YouTube know that this is the place to be early. And on this show, we do 100 likes minimum, but it's not to be confused with the maximum. Okay. And yes, we still are cooking with hot grease. Also, while you at it, you might as well subscribe because we know that most of you guys in the last 60 days or the last 28 days are not subscribed. So help us close the gap. And of course, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And each milestone has special giveaways. Of course, the first milestone is 5K. And we will give away this rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. All right. All you have to do is subscribe. There's no emails, no phone numbers. Okay, no P.O. boxes, none of that. All you have to do is subscribe, and you will be entered in for a chance to win this card. Bam! We will mail this off to you, so there's some incentive. You just never know. You could be the winner. Just for doing your part, you watch the channel, so you may as well subscribe, all right? Let me see who's up in the building. All right, big time salute to everybody in the building. We do appreciate your support. All right, let me see. My man JJ, Crim's dad with the eyeballs. Okay, I see you, Crim's dad. I'm here. I know I'm a little tardy. Had a crazy morning, y'all. Crazy morning. I didn't realize today was the holiday and the kids were all from school. It kind of caught me off guard. I was like, what the hell's going on? I was like, damn. Anyway, big time salute to my man JJ, J-Tap. I see you in the building. My man Paul, big time salute to you. AP, definitely AP. R.I.P. to Chuck Norris, the legend, man. Man, everybody, you got to give it up to Chuck Norris, man. He is a legend in the game. And we got some news that I think he was 86 years old. He just passed away, man. We was talking about it in the Discord server. Man, all of us grew up to Chuck Norris's movies, man. So many movies that, man, he's just a legend. And salute to Crim's dad. I think it was him in the Discord who posted his Instagram. he still was active into his 80s, man. And that's the type of life that I would like to live, where in my 80s, I'm still doing what I want to do. Big time salute to my man Zach. All right. My man Joey. All right. FS Wisdom. Ooh, okay. Big time salute to everybody in the building. Definitely RIP to the great Chuck Norris. And if you just entered the show, continue to smash that like button. All right. Now, we do got a game tonight. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't know. We got to see about the two-a-days today, because honestly, man, if I don't really get no interesting story with the Nets tonight, I mean, what are we going to go live? Maybe, you know what? Maybe we go live and we'll talk about something else tonight. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that, because I do like to do my two-a-days. I don't like to miss a moment of going live, but we'll figure it out. Right now I'm setting up research mode just to make sure I'm good on the back end, but we'll see about tonight. But we do got a game against the Nets, and honestly, y'all, if we lose this game, we get bumped in the first round. I almost want to say that. All right, but look, I'm a transition into research mode early. All right, and I'm gonna get to the scores. Hold on, I got so many damn windows. Hold on. Get rid of all these windows. All right. And I'm going to go to the scores, see where we are in the landscape of the league. All right. And so right now tonight, we actually went down. I guess that might have to do with some of the injury news that we received, but we're still a very strong favorite. I think we opened at -18. We're now on -17.5. I don't know what Vegas saw to make them a little less confident there. Maybe they felt like, the Knicks are a strong favorite, but not that strong. But we'll get to that. Of course, you got the Warriors and Pistons. Now, both of these teams are in interesting territory. Oh, hold on. Let me come back to that. I forgot. I got to do the night preview. My bad, y'all. I'm slipping and I'm falling. I'll come back to that. Don't worry. All right. So the Hornets and the Magic. Yeah, this is where I want to go. Now, look, the Hornets, they beat the Magic. This is a big time win for the Hornets. Look at the wins. They're within 2 wins of the Magic. It's like the Hornets just came out of nowhere. Like, damn. Anyway, the Detroit Pistons, they blew out the Wizards. The Wizards are really tanking. Like, they're really tanking. As far as the Lakers and the Heat, this is a good game, a good win for the Lakers. The Lakers continue to win big down the stretch of the season. The Lakers' momentum, honestly, makes them honestly, like, I know I'm not big on the Lakers like that, but man, when you're talking about the other 3 teams that they're with, the Houston, the Minnesota, Denver, I don't see any reason why the Lakers couldn't win those series. Of course, for the Knicks' sake, I hope the Lakers make it to the finals, because I think we could dust them off. But the way they've been performing, I don't see no reason why they couldn't beat any one of those teams in the playoff series. I know this might sound crazy. About a month ago, I wouldn't have said that, but it's all fact. All right, they beat the Heat, who's a team who we may face in the playoffs, because the Heat are teetering along that 7th seed spot. And if we do what we're supposed to and get that 2nd seed in, I do think that, that would be a big, big accomplishment for us. Okay. As far as the Cavaliers and the Bulls, nobody really gives a damn about that game, but the Bulls needed this game because they're trying to catch us. As far as the Pelicans and the Clippers, damn, the Clippers lost. That's crazy. Sadiq Bey. Now, this is a game I gotta watch, because we do got a game next Tuesday against the Pelicans. So I gotta do my scouting on this. But really quickly, I don't think Kawhi played. Let me just see. Yeah, Kawhi didn't play. That's what it was. So because Kawhi didn't play, they lost. Kawhi is the everything he is the MVP for the Clippers. Okay. Now it makes sense. I see why they lost. As far as the Suns and the Spurs, the Wemby hit a game winner, a crazy fadeaway to win the game. I did see the highlights of this game. And this is a big time win for the Spurs as they try to get to the first seed. And this is a big time loss for the Suns as they try to get into that top spot, the top 6. But I don't think they'll be able to catch those teams, the Lakers, the Minnesotas, the Denvers, the Houstons. I don't see it. The Bucks lose to the Jazz and they lose Giannis. And yes, we will be talking about Giannis today. Okay. It's gonna be a fire show. I can't wait to get to the Giannis part. So y'all better stick around and smash that like button. We will talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo and the latest update in the Giannis to New York saga. Anyway, all right. I'm full of suspense right now. Full of suspense. Hold on, let me just turn this down a little bit. I feel like that was a little loud. So anyway. So they lost to the Jazz in the game that nobody really gives a damn about. As far as the Kings and the 76ers, nobody gives a damn about that game. Let me get to where I was at tonight. Like I said, we were minus 18. Now they dropped us to 17 and a half. That's not a big deal. Pistons and the Warriors, both these teams don't have their star guards, right? We're looking to see if we could catch Detroit. I doubt it. Detroit would have to lose at least like 7 games for us to catch them, which is possible, but I just don't really see them losing 7 games and us winning out. I don't really see that happening. I would like for it to happen, but you know, our job is we have to catch Boston. That's a whole nother topic. But the Warriors, they don't have Steph Curry as well, so it's like the battle of the teams without their stars. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State wins this. As far as the Hawks and the Rockets, the Rockets are minus 3.5. This is a very big game for both teams. Both teams are like the Hawks are a little bit behind where the Rockets are, but both of these teams trying to establish themselves in playoff positioning. Celtics, Grizzlies, you know, we're trying to catch the Celtics, and they got another gimme game, and so, you know, more than likely the Celtics will win that. As far as the Timberwolves and the Trail Blazers, nobody gives a damn about this game, but it is an important game for Minnesota. And then the Nuggets Raptors is that's another important game. That's a huge game. Denver, if they want to keep pace with the Lakers, they have to win this game. But the Raptors are no slouches, and they're also trying to maintain a spot, maybe try to stay in that top 6. So this will be an interesting battle. That's all for the games. I like to look at the games first because it gives us a kind of a blueprint of where we are in the standings. Big time salute to my man AP on the super. I do appreciate you. He said, R.I.P. Carlos Ray Norris. He got into martial arts because he was racially bullied as partially Native American. I heard he was very nice to his fans. Yo, big time salute to you on AP on that message. Let me tell you something. I never met Chuck Norris, but I only heard, like, when I heard people speak about him, I only heard good things about him. I heard he really knew how to fight, right? And he was someone who really took the craft very seriously. Now, I don't know if he did all his stunts. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But he was somebody who was really into the art of fighting, and he wasn't just an actor. He actually knew how to fight, and you wasn't going to try to mess with him. And like I said, while he was well into his 80s, he had a lot of those footage of himself, like really being active, doing certain things and workouts and exercise. But that's good that he was nice to his fans, man. He's a legend. I mean, we all grew up to his movies, all of us. You know what I'm saying? 86 years old. That's wow, man. That's a long life, long time. And yeah, man, he's a legend, man. Rest in peace. Definitely, before I continue, let's smash that like button. I'm going to touch on some topics, and then I'm going to open up the phone lines, all right? So if I miss your call, by the way, do understand I will call you back, all right? So don't worry, I will get to the phone line. I'm going to start with Alvarado. By the way, the March Madness is crazy. To all the people that's in the March Madness, the Duke Blue Devils almost lost, but we got the W. You feel me? And and this is definitely pretty some interesting stuff. I want to talk about Jose Alvarado though really quickly. Jose Alvarado is somebody who I do think he is a Jalen Brunson insurance policy. Not that he's gonna score like Brunson, but he can he can give us some good production as a starting point guard. I think that that's the key. We love Tyler Kolek, but the truth of the matter is he's a rookie. He's a young bull. We know that his time, it is going to come in this league for him to get more opportunity. Right now, we're trying to win a championship. It's no secret. So you're going to need veteran guys. Jose Alvarado has played in 2 playoff series. Okay, so Jose Alvarado's energy skill is giving something the Knicks they didn't have before. Okay, big time salute to my man D from LA. He said something that I thought was very viable. He said, Jose Alvarado is probably the best trade that Leon Rose did based on his fit personality wise. It's like it seemed like he was with the team for the past 3 years, the way he fits in. And I do agree with that. I think that, the way he fits in with this organization is the reason why I think Leon brought him here, that he's just a great guy to have in the locker room. He's somebody who is very supportive, and he's somebody who understands what his role is coming off the bench in New Orleans, but he has certain talents that we needed drastically. Okay. Even more of his traits than just his skill is his energy, his personality, and his ability to lift up his teammates. The conversations he has with Big Bodega Cat is phenomenal. The conversations, I remember one time Josh Hart was coming to the bench and he was kind of like, pumping him up and do it. Hey, I should say pause with that because Josh Hart, when you say his name, it's like an automatic pause. But then he has the audacity to say pause on his show. I'm like, Josh Hart, you're just a walk-in pause. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Bottom line is, Jose Alvarado, he definitely lifts up his teammates. Absolutely. It helps the team no matter what Jalen Brunson said after practice on Thursday. You kind of wish he was on the court because he's a little bit quieter than on the bench. He does so much for his team on and off the court. Is constant energy, kind of regardless of how he's playing. And that is a major key right there. It don't matter how he's playing. And when we talk about playing, we're not really talking about nothing else but scoring. In defense of my client, Mikal Bridges, you guys are convinced and you guys can't get enough of his scoring or his shooting, poor shooting, more so than just even the scoring, that you're underscoring the other elements and intangibles that Mikal Bridges brings to the team and brings to the floor. When you talk about this guy right here, it's the same thing with Jose Alvarado. Even if he's having a bad shooting night, he's still doing things defensively. He's guarding 94 feet, right? He can run pick and roll with Towns. There was a stat that came out. I think I'm going to get to it in a second about pick and rolls. But Jose Alvarado, man, he's not as bad as you think he is, even if his shooting is not consistently, crisp the way it was the last game. All right. But he does so much for his team on and off the court, kind of regardless how he's playing. He's always has the energy. That's that Brooklyn. Salute to Kings County. He bring that New York City energy, man. That's just what it is, dog. Like, no matter what, we're going to go hard. We're going to keep the same energy. We ain't scared. We about that life. He has all of those elements. And that's the skill. Right? That's a skill. That's the skill that makes someone last in the league a long time. It's great to have him. Honestly, I think Jose could be a coach too. I think he has the chops for that. The way he talks and he communicates and he's trying to explain and he's asking questions. Like, that is what you need on the floor. Clarity. Someone who can make things clearer for the others. Just be myself at all times, no matter what. But JB don't shut up neither. So I don't know why he said that. See? Like, he cracked a joke on Josh Hart, and he's just somebody who is one of the guys. That's just the energy and the vibes I get from Jose. you don't usually hear someone's energy be described as a skill, right? That's someone masters, but that's what Brunson label it for Alvarado. So that's his greatest skill to me, is that too. It's not just the how he's shooting, because that's all you guys look at. Oh, he's not shooting well. Oh, he's not a good shooter. Well, what about the other things he does on the floor? He's not scared to take the shot like some people. Anyway, and no, I'm not really taking a shot at nobody. Well, maybe I am, but I'm not trying to take a dump on nobody. I'm just keeping it real. All right. And so, what do you guys think about that? I mean, I'm not going to read the whole article, but if you want to talk about that, we can. I do want to also touch on some more details. I think I should get into some of the game stuff. And yeah, you know what? Let's touch on a little bit of the game. I'm not going to do my full scouting right now. I'm going to say that for a little bit later, but I do want to talk about some of the injury updates. By the way, Jalen Brunson did practice yesterday, if y'all didn't know that, and he will be playing tonight. That's 100%. Now we did get news on Josh Hart. Josh Hart will be out. He's dealing with a knee issue that he's been dealing with. Let me see if I got that article really quick to put down on the screen to talk about Josh Hart's injury. He has a knee injury that he always had. I think this knee injury, it's always been there. Let me pull it up, because I don't remember it's a term for it, but it was something that Josh Hart said that he always was dealing with. I remember it came out last year. I'm not sure if y'all remember that, but he said that he has a knee condition that will hamper him for the rest of his career. It's nothing that he could do about it. And sometimes it flares up. So the Knicks will be out without one of their most important glue guys Friday night. Josh Hart has been ruled out against the Nets. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. The hell? Against the Nets due to right knee patella familiar syndrome. Okay, hopefully I was close to saying it right. Patella familial syndrome. All right. Hart's absence come during a pivotal stretch of the season. I think he'll be fine. Let's see. He's fantastic, giving us energy on the glass. They don't really talk about the injury history, but this is not the first time. Let me see if it comes up on Fox Sports. This is not the first time we've seen Josh Hart have this thingy, this injury. Let me put injury Fox Sports just to see if they listed there. If they do, then we could look at the history of it really quickly. But I don't think this is nothing to be alarmed about. It just says knee. Okay. It just says knee. So let's just go back to see. So he didn't really have the knee issue this year. He had the ankle, of course, right? And this was a load management, I think. Or no, this was what was this? Undisclosed. I don't remember what this was. He had the ankle, and he did have something else. I just don't remember. Either way, mainly it's been the ankle and the back, right? The back and the ankle. I can't remember what this undisclosed is. Maybe I'll look it up later. But you see all of these knees? All of these knees? I'm not saying it all is the same thing. It possibly could be, but we've seen him take time off or miss games because it bothers him every year, at least one time. And you can see, look, this is 24. You see that? The knee? All right. It doesn't say the syndrome, but anytime you see the knee, more than likely it's tied to that patella familial syndrome. All right. Just to give you a heads up on that. So I guess the point that I'm trying to say is, like, don't think that Josh Hart, you know, has an injury problem. Like, it's going to be a big deal. Also, Towns has been added to the injury report. I think that's why the odds slipped. It says personal. Let me see. I could have sworn I had an article for the town. I'm not seeing it on my list here, but you know, stuff gets updated all day, and My phone consistently gets pings with every time something happens. It's kind of annoying. And Maxine says, man, you just have so many notifications. Hey, I got to stay on top of the news. I have to. So Towns is questionable for personal reasons. Okay, that's the latest update. So it says game time decision here. The latest update I got this was 4 hours ago. It said that he's questionable. So if I'm Towns, listen, brother, get yourself right. All right. We don't need him to overexert himself for the Brooklyn Nets. All right. We definitely don't need that. It's the Nets. So if you're not ready to go, you don't have to go. Ooh, okay. I didn't intro this topic, but I do want to talk about this topic, and then I'm gonna get to the phone lines, get some calls in, and then I'm gonna get to Giannis. All right. And basically today's gonna be another one of those days that I say I told you so. All right. So if you called up, I will call you back. But I do got to talk about this because I did a show on this. Was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday, but I said the big stop. We got a big problem. Sorry. I said that yesterday. We got a big problem, right? Go watch that show. You guys got to watch the old shows if you didn't watch it. All right. But Jordan Clarkson revival is bad news for Mo Diawara. I argue that this is not only bad for Mo Diawara, but not having Mo Diawara is bad for our defense. And I'm praying that we don't see slippage. This will not be the judge tonight. This game, the next game, Pelicans, Charlotte will be a test. So Charlotte will be the test to see if the defense holds up. These next 3 games, we should win them easily. All right. Should and could and would and what's going to happen is different. But at the same time, I think we'll win these games easily. Now, Deuce McBride is nearing a return. We talked about him yesterday as well. Deuce McBride. There's some concern there for me. And once again, I did the show on that yesterday. I'm not going to reveal too much of what I said or revisit too much of what I said, but Jordan Clarkson has been entered into the lineup. Now, let me just say this first. I am not against Jordan Clarkson being in the rotation. I just want to make that clear because I know people are going to go crazy. I called for Jordan Clarkson to be in the rotation. But what I didn't call for was the removal of Mo Diawara. I did not call for that. I think you need Mo Diawara in the rotation. All right? Now, Jordan Clarkson is revealing Mike Brown's type priority. Clarkson and Diawara play fundamentally different position and roles. Neither's usage should technically inform anything about the other. That's facts. I'm not trying to diss Clarkson because we need him too. All right? But we need both of them. Don't replace one with the other. That's my argument. That's a big problem. Standing at 6'9", he has the size, length, and the mobility to tackle a wide range of mostly perimeter assignments, ranging from point forwards and power wings to some smaller guards. All right? Now, here's what we really needed because the offense was not trash. It just wasn't good. And now the offense has been good because Clarkson has been in the mix. But Clarkson, on the other hand, is a shot in the offensive adrenaline. He isn't fazed by missed looks or botched possessions, which is, that's just veteran stuff right there. Playing instead like someone who's always working on a heater. Facts. Though statistically elite, the Knicks offense has needed Paranesia? Hopefully I said that right. Paranesia, while navigating not only McBride's absent, but bouts of shaky shooting and ball control, which is facts. And Deuce being out, honestly, is what really calls for Clarkson to be back. If Deuce was there, healthy, you probably wouldn't need Clarkson. But you need somebody to be able to shoot the ball and get buckets during crucial times of the game, especially when Bruss is not in the game. All right? Now, backsliding efficiency may be the root cause. That's facts. Diawara's shooting is down 100%. I did the Knicks in 10 show last night as well. Another good show to go watch. And we saw that Mo Diawara kind of slipped. His shooting has slipped. but I don't think that should remove him from the lineup completely. So because he slipped, now we're gonna play these small goddamn guards. I don't like it. It really hurts us defensively. And it's not one player's fault when I say that. It's just the way the unit functions. Because when you have small guards, you have to overcompensate to help on defense because now you're putting in matchups that are just unfavorable. So when you get a lot of unfavorable matchups that which you create with smaller players, now your 3-point defense is compromised. So it's a lot of elements that if you take out Mo Diawara from the lineup, it hurts other elements of the lineup. All right. So before I get to the phone calls, let's get the likes up, y'all. Continue to smash that like button. I do appreciate all the support to all the people in the building. All right. Continue to smash that like button. We still cooking with hot grease. And let's get some more people in the building. Okay, I see you, Maxine, the super producer, in the building. All right. Continue to smash that like button. All right. Who else is your trapped in the 90s? I see you. Big time salute to you. All right. And salute to everybody in the building. All right. This is the Blue and Orange Brunch. And yeah, we got a lot that we're talking about. And if you're not subscribed, you might as well subscribe because we know that most of you guys who watch are not subscribed. So help us close the gap. And that you'll automatically be entered for a chance to win a rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. All right. And also, definitely check out Game Night, the latest addition to the 82 night series. All right. This is something that is on sale now. And all you have to do is hit up my link tree. First off, the link tree is the best way to find out everything about me. Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. Every single thing is there. All right. And you know something crazy about the playoffs? Years from now, we remember the moments, the shots, the comebacks, the rivalries, but we forget the details. That's why I created Game Night, the playoff edition. It's a postseason journal where you can track every series, write your predictions, document game experiences, and record the entire playoff run. So instead of just watching history happen, you can actually document it. If you want one, check the link in the description and on the screen, Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. And you could order yours now. All right. We're coming down to the final days that this will be available. Okay. We only got 9 days remaining, 10 days remaining. So you can go place your order now, free shipping, and it's on sale, and it will arrive to your door right before the playoffs begin. So place your order now so you can expand your basketball knowledge beyond the horizon. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys inside of the 82 Nights Club. All right. Big time salute to everybody in the building. All right. So let me hit these phone lines. Let's see if I'm calling back. So if I miss your call, all right, be on the lookout for the call back. All right. The call back and the phone lines are open right now. Okay. So JJ, if you are there, you are the first one up. 646-995-8389. Call up. Let me know your thoughts.
Yo.
Hey, JJ. Hopefully everything is well with you on this beautiful Friday.
Yes, sir. Same to you, man. Beautiful day, huh?
Beautiful day, man.
Beautiful.
And we got a game. Even though it's
Yep.
against the Nets, I still take it. What say you?
Let's go.
Yeah, listen, this should be an easy win. I mean, you know, the Nets, I think they scored like 24 points the first half the other night versus OKC. That's crazy.
Yeah, something crazy. It was down big. I saw that game. Yeah, they were down
That's
big.
Yeah, that's nuts. So their Tara Porter's out, so
Yeah.
you know, even without Harden, if Cat can't play, we should be good.
Yeah, you got Mitch.
So yes. Oh yeah. So I gotta say, rest in peace, Chuck Norris, man. I grew up as a
Facts.
kid, watching Walker, Texas Ranger. I mean, every Saturday. That was my
Yes.
show. As a little kid, man, I would watch every show, bro.
Yep.
That was my joy. Fire show, man. So rest in peace to the legend, man.
Legend.
So legend. So yeah, I actually have a question for you.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about playoff rotations, right?
Oh
And
Lord.
yeah, so I know. So the small guard lineups, which
Oh
we're
God.
gonna see, it's coming.
Yes.
But now we're
I
gonna
know.
have four of them. You're gonna
Yes.
have if Deuce can get back, right? It looks like he will be back. So you're
Right.
gonna let's say Deuce, Shamit, Clarkson,
Yep.
Alvarado. Those are four small guards. Who
Yep.
sits? You can't play all four, can you? I don't even
I
want to
think
play
I
three.
wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if he plays off. At this point, I would be
Oh
surprised.
man,
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, together you can't play that together though. No way.
Hey JJ, this is the Knicks, and they
Oh
gonna do
my
whatever they think is
God.
best.
You're
The
gonna have
collaboration,
Clarkson at
man.
the four.
Clarkson at the 4, yo. Well, you 6'5", you could play the 4.
Oh
And you know what
man.
happens, right, JJ? That the
Yeah.
cross
Uh,
matches, defense, and rebounds, you're gonna get killed.
oh my
And you
God.
better
Yeah.
pray that you don't go up against a team that rebounds for the entire
Right.
game. Because if you go up against
Right.
an Atlanta or a team
Oh
like that
boy.
that dominates the glass,
Oh man.
now you're talking about a 7-game series, though.
Yeah. Yo, for real. Hawks,
It's a big
Hawks, man.
problem.
Oh, big time, man. I'm super spooky in the woods about this super small guard rotation, man. Oh my God. I'm with you, man. I can't, bro. I can't deal with it. I'm super, yeah. There you go.
Listen,
There
I
you
keep
go,
track
man.
of the trend. JJ, I keep track of the
Yeah.
trends, right? And I'm
Oh
looking
yeah,
at
I
our
know.
defensive rating, and it's
Mhm.
slipping. Ever since the Clippers game,
Mm.
the defensive rating is kind
Mm.
of a little shaky.
Oof.
And I don't want that to
Yeah.
continue. I know
Right.
these next games, we're going to blow them out. But once you get to Charlotte, if you're not on your A game, they're going to run
Right.
you out the building. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they're
Nah,
going to run you out the
facts.
building. Yeah, so
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
defense, we can't afford no slippage in the defense right now.
Nah. Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely looking forward to those games. I know we have Charlotte coming,
Yep.
OKC, Houston.
Yep.
So it'll be a little test to see where we're at before the playoffs, right? So
100%. Yep.
and yeah, I gotta touch on the Giannis thing real quick, man.
Go ahead.
Real quick. I love that I love hearing that from an owner. Was it the owner or the GM who
No, it
said
was the
that at the
owner.
time?
This is
The
the
owner.
boss.
I love that. I love hearing honesty. He said, "Listen, if he doesn't sign an extension, then we got to move him." I love hearing that. Just speaking the truth, speaking the facts. So,
Hey,
but it all
God.
depends on the playoffs. If we go out early, go get this guy, whatever it
Oh my
takes.
God.
If we don't reach
Man.
expectations, get
Yeah,
it
we
done.
got to get him.
Now, if we
100%.
win a chip or something, then it's like, all right, cool.
Now you talking to me. Now you're like, well, Karan, look, we got the chip. We don't need him. That's a different story.
Right.
But I
If we
appreciate you,
win the
JJ,
chip,
man.
we're straight. Yeah,
Big
appreciate
time.
you, brother. Have a good weekend, man. All right.
You too, man. Have a great one.
All right, brother. Peace, man.
All right. It's my man, JJ. Let me get my man Moses on the line. All right. Hold on. Before I get Moses on the line, let me just say this. I'm probably the only person that's like, if we win the championship, I still want Giannis. I think I may be the only one that feels that way. Oh, I can't wait till we start talking about. I'm gonna get to Giannis in a second. Don't worry, we go unpack that. What's good, Moses? Are you there, Moses? Moses, call back. Call back. 646-995-8389. Call up. Now is the time to voice your. Oh, I ain't put the call up screen. Yeah. Now is the time to voice your opinion. If you want to talk, and let me know your thoughts. But yeah, we're gonna get to Giannis. The Bucks GM said what I told. Man, listen, I keep telling you, y'all gotta listen to me, man. I know y'all listen to me, but y'all gotta listen to me, man. I keep telling you, the further we go forward, right, and that deal is not signed, the less leverage the Bucks have. Come on. What's good, Moses? Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, brother. What's going on, family?
Yo, where do you get the news from? Where the Knicks with Milwaukee's confirmed
Let's go.
that Giannis want to come here.
No, that's not what I said. I
No, they
said
said it on
Giannis
the
to the
topic of the
Knicks.
show.
I know it says Giannis to the Knicks ? Bucks owner just confirmed that trade is on the table. That's the title of the video. That's the title.
That Milwaukee is aiming to trade Giannis to the Knicks, correct?
That they're willing to trade him because that extension isn't signed. That I've been telling y'all about for the longest now. I've been doing multiple shows on Giannis. So because he didn't sign that extension to stay, they're like, we got to trade him if he doesn't sign it. Now, if he signs the extension, we'll keep him. But he still hasn't signed it. So what do you want them to do? They're running out of options.
It looked like you don't want to stay there. That's the thing.
It does. It does look like that. It does. And I've been saying that. When he said, oh, I want to stay in Milwaukee, well, why didn't you sign the extension? You know why? I'm going to tell you what was said. What was said was, well, the Bucks, if they win, I'll sign the extension. How could they guarantee that? How could they guarantee that they're going to win? What did Milwaukee go? They got no picks. They got no future. They got what they got. Giannis and his brother. That's it. So you might as well send him and Bobby Portis to the Knicks and just get it over with.
Yeah, I mean, bruh, we'll see, man. We'll see. But I think the thing is, with Clarkson, you talking about he was limited when Deuce was here, but God forbid Deuce gets back at least by the second round, right, healthy, then bro, but you're still gonna need Clarkson there again. You need your backup weapons just in case.
Right.
It's like, yo, listen, we need y'all. You stay ready, so be ready. So when somebody's out, the next man up. That's how you win.
No, but the problem is Mo Diawara is out the lineup. That compromises your defense, and now your defense is trash again. Because now you got to help with all of these small-ass guards on the floor. That's my problem. I love Clarkson. But I don't like that Mo Diawara gets taken out the lineup. I think that's counterproductive. You got to figure out the way to stay big while playing Clarkson. That's what he has to do.
How tall is he, Diawara?
He's like 6'9", 6'10".
Nah, nigga. Nah, dogs. He needs to play, dogs. No
Hey,
questions
thank
asked.
you. There you go. So now, like the article just said, which is something I was the first one to say. I talked about it. I call it the big problem, where I said, well, now you want to put Clarkson out there, but take Mo Diawara out. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair, and it's bad for our defense.
If he was a guard, I would understand that. But he's 6'9", 6'10" now, fam.
Bingo.
You gotta play, fam. I'm sorry.
You gotta play him.
You gotta play, dogs. That's a different position. We need size, man, if you're gonna win. So I'm sorry.
Right.
So you better get some playing time if that's the case. And then
Bingo.
The players gotta stay healthy. We need weapons, man. And if we stay lock and load, we could go to the finals, man. Don't gotta fear Cleveland. Just as long as you play right,
I don't fear them.
And your weapons is ready, then hey, you can eliminate Cleveland, because Cleveland really don't got a bench, really.
Yeah, they team is kind of. I mean, they got Strus back. I gotta watch them, but we'll see what happens with Cleveland. But Moses, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man, for the call.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we get
Big
to the
time.
finals, brother.
I'm praying. Big time. All right. Yeah, now we got to get to the finals, because if we don't get to the finals, then man, yeah. Ooh, wait, hold up, y'all. Crickets is in the building now. They trying to get the Crickets out of here. I mean, Detroit #7 called. Wait, what? Hold up. Before I get #7 on the line, we gotta smash that like button. This is the first time we getting a Detroit person in the building. If you didn't smash that like button, come on, man. Smash that like button. We cooking with hot grease. It's about to get interesting in this building. We got #7 called up. Now, I'm going to give a preview for #7 as you guys continue to smash that like button. He was the same guy who I debated. I debated him in the first Nick War Room show. Okay. And remember, he called back and said I was right. They don't have the shooting and they won't win the championship. So smash that like button. Let's get those likes up. And I'm going to get this brother on the line because he did call. All right. Number 7. Let's see what number 7 wants. Let's see what he's talking about. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. It's getting hot in here. Let's see what's going on. Uh-oh. Number 7.
How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, you know, besides number 9, you're the first Detroit caller we had in weeks. So
Well,
what's going on?
You might not be getting any more because the news out of Detroit has gotten real bad today.
Oh God! Give us the update. Where we going?
Go.
Yeah, they saying Cade gonna be out for the whole first round.
What? Nah,
Yeah.
that's. I didn't want to hear that.
Yeah,
I really feel bad because I really hate to see players go down like that, bro. Like,
yeah.
it just takes all the.
It's a little bit worse than I think they were leading on.
Of course.
So
It's serious. It collapsed lung is serious, man. That's a very serious injury.
Yeah, so hopefully, now we struggling around here. We just hoping to get that. We don't want to see, hoping that we can still get the first seed, but we don't want to see the Hornets.
Let me ask you something. You don't think that? Because I think for y'all because I think we're gonna catch Boston. To be honest, I think that the Knicks, I think we're gonna catch them. And I don't know if we could catch y'all. I think y'all kind of got a real strong lead. You don't think y'all could go like it's like y'all don't think y'all could get 6 wins?
I don't know. They're talking about bringing Sasser up.
Okay.
And some.
I like
some more of
Sasser.
these other guys. Some of these guys haven't played in a while, so I don't know.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm hopefully. I haven't seen our schedule, so hopefully there's games that we can, got some easy ones that we can get in. But if we don't get that first seed, we in trouble. In real trouble.
Hold on, I could have sworn earlier today. I think y'all play tonight. Who y'all play tonight? I'm gonna tell you really quickly. Y'all play. Oh, I clicked on college. Right now, college is crazy right now. Everybody's talking about college right now.
Yes.
So y'all got Golden State, which is going to be a tricky game. That's a tricky game.
It's going to tell a lot to everybody.
Okay.
By tonight's game, because we'll be playing a lot of guys that we haven't been playing before, and we'll see how they'll be able to hold it down. So I think tonight's gonna be a good test, and it's gonna tell a lot. But can we lose 6 straight? It could happen.
It could happen. But y'all had a decent record without Cade, though, right? Wasn't y'all like 5-2?
Yes, we did. But these are pressure games.
No, you're right.
Playing during the regular season, those aren't pressure games. Detroit knows what they got to do. Now these are almost like playoff games for us.
So I got you.
It's going to be a little bit different now. So,
man, that's tough, bro. That's tough.
It is, and I really was hoping to see that Knicks Detroit series too.
Yeah, me too. Hey, you know what? When I said we wasn't going to see each other, I didn't think because of this would happen. I wasn't saying that because of this.
And then here's the issue too. Even when he comes back, you got to realize how much wind is he going to have? How much is he really going to be able to play?
That's going to be tough in the playoffs too.
This could take him out of another series just by him, because like I said, a collapsed lung is because I'm a nurse, and a collapsed lung is difficult to get over, man. It really is.
And then play basketball?
You can't even fly. You can't even fly with that.
Right.
So he's in for a long rehab. He really is. So
wow.
And then, like I said,
Man,
how effective are you going to be when you get back on the court? How long are you going to be able to stay on the court?
that part.
Yeah,
Man, I got you.
it's just the worst. This is probably the worst injury at the
10
worst time.
seconds.
Facts.
So,
man.
Yeah, so
I do appreciate you
what?
calling though, number 7.
Oh yeah. Good or
Listen,
bad, I'm still gonna call, but
listen, you and number 9, y'all not haters to me. Y'all just Detroit number 7, Detroit number 9. That's how I got y'all. Y'all not haters.
Nah.
The rest of them,
you know what?
they haters.
I was really looking forward to seeing this.
No, I know.
And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if we can't do it, hopefully you guys can.
Big time. I appreciate that, man. Yo, great hearing from you, man. All right.
All right, brother. You have
anytime you want to call back, you can, man. I listen, I'm not going to listen, when you and number 9 call, I'm not going to roast y'all. But when the rest of those guys call, I'm getting on them because I don't like the way they carry it, man. But I do appreciate you, brother. Have a good one, family.
Have a good day. All right.
All right. That's my man, number 7. I debated him. He's one of the realest Detroit. All right, so out of all of the people that call from Detroit, 5, 7, 9 are the 3 realest out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Big time salute to them, man. I do appreciate those 3 brothers from Detroit because especially number 9, even though he did try to troll that time and I got at him, but he always wants to just talk back. Like, he don't be on the ignorant Detroit stuff. Nah, he don't. The rest of them, yeah, they haters to me. All right? And we won't, like he said, you ain't going to hear from them, so it's still crickets. Big time salute to Cleopatra. All right? I see you. You joined the OKF Nation. Big time salute to you. Now, I remember, Cleo, you was asking about Discord. All you have to do is go to the membership section, and it'll be a link for you to join the Discord. And that's to any one of you guys that want to get inside the members-only Discord where, we have great conversation, 24/7 Knicks chat. We talk during the games. It's a great way to extend the conversation with me. If you're feeling the vibes on the show, definitely you could join the channel, get inside that Discord. I'm pretty active in there, okay? And so big time salute to you as well, all right? And you guys can keep the calls coming. Giannis, we got the news to confirm that the Bucks are ready to make that power move. Hey, New York City. Don't it feel good to be a Knicks fan when you have Giannis as an option and you're also competing for the goddamn championship? Only in New York City. Great place to be. Don't listen to Stephen A. Smith. Anyway, let me, I had to throw that in there because I just seen his picture. Let me get my man Rock on the line, all right? And then I'm going to touch a little bit on the Giannis. Let me see, is there anything else I want to get to before the Giannis? We'll talk about Giannis after that. Uh-oh, Rock from the ATL. What's good, family?
What up, Kay? What's going on?
Hey, man.
Let's go.
Yo, we just cooking with hot grease, man. You know what I mean? We had a Detroit person call my man number 6. He's not really a hater, though. He was cool. He ain't with the rest of the narrative the rest of those guys have. We had a really good conversation, and he let us know that Cade is going to be out for the first round. To the first round.
Yeah. Shout out to the Detroit faithful, man. That's a loss.
That's tough.
He's an explosive guard. I wanted to see if we ever met. I didn't think we'd meet up anyway, just like you did.
Right, yeah, I didn't think that, but not for this reason. I didn't want to wish no injury on nobody. Yeah.
You want to see everybody be the best they can and perform at the top of their game.
Right.
And if we ever did, if Kay was healthy and we ever did meet up, man, it was going to be fun on this channel, man.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it was going to be crazy. I was looking forward to it. That's the one reason I wanted to really meet up, so there'll be more fun.
Right. Facts.
But shout out to them. And then timing is everything. If Cade had injury early in the season, and couldn't return for the rest of the season, at least they could have pulled to Indiana and tanked and got something in this playoff. In this draft, because the draft is so deep. So now they gotta get lucky and hope somebody falls through the cracks and they can get somebody.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because you could get somebody good, but you could have had Boozer. You could have had, imagine Boozer with Durant and K. Oh my God, that'd have been crazy. So, but yeah, now you're right.
Yeah, this draft is so crazy and guard heavy. Somebody got to fall through the cracks. Remember, I think Ginobili was a second rounder.
Ginobili, yep, he was. That's why this Knick pick is going to be important too to see what they do. Hopefully they don't trade it, but that's a whole nother topic. Unless it's in the Giannis trade, but that's the topic that we're talking about. But yeah.
But I'm here to reinforce the Giannis theory because I support the whole Giannis thing just as strongly as you.
Of course.
Everything that's going on with Giannis right now, I call BS, but BS for us. I think Giannis knows it makes no sense for him to come back. But Giannis is painting the picture, oh, I'm a warrior, I'm a competitor.
Bingo.
Nod, wink, wink to the New York
Exactly. Thank you.
I got you, Giannis.
Yes, we see the play. It's all a play, bro.
I'm going out the hero. I'm going out with a good name. You're not going to paint me as a villain until I'm trying to leave town. I just want to compete. I want to be a competitor. And y'all been holding me back. And y'all disappointing the fans because they paid a lot of money to see me and for us to win. And you trying to tank. No, I'm not with that. I'm Giannis. I'm a warrior.
Bingo. Man, so you just stole half of my thunder, man. That's exactly what's going on.
Not trade me to New York. Endorsements close to Greece. Greece, the Greeks and Nigerians are highly populated New York.
Heavy. Man. We take them in the grill, man. Yo, listen, shoot.
When I hit New York, yo, give me my Timbs, give me my big fat rope chain with G Money on the front.
And yo, Rob, you want to know something funny? All of these cats that's saying, nah, we don't want to trade Giannis. We don't want Giannis. They going to be the first ones cheering. They going to be the first ones to buy the jersey. They going to get a Giannis. As soon as the news hit, all of these fans talk about, yeah, I don't want Giannis. Nah, I want to keep OG and, I want to keep Bridges in them. They all going to be the first one to get the Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey. Watch.
Yo, those are dudes gonna, if they see him in the street, yo, dog, I knew you was coming, man. I was telling dudes, man, yo, man, these dudes are hating, man. And then when he's on the front of the New York Post and they got a picture of him on a train in a sheepskin, usually we do
with some Timbs on. Hey, yo, check this out. Yo, let me tell you something, yo. It's crazy because he's gonna be the greatest in the world. Watch, he's gonna be the best player in the world. Giannis is the best in the world. As soon as he gets here, the best. Just like that.
I got a prediction.
What's up?
Fact, two things. The Knicks are going to win the championship this year. And when Giannis comes, we're going to win it the following year.
I'm riding with that.
Because
go ahead, get it out. I'm going to let you get it out. Go ahead.
No, say something. I want you to say something because I got something heavy.
No, I was going to say that because none of the champions who won the championship got significantly better the following year. Right. A lot of them just let their bench go and they was like, we all right, we won. And that's why they didn't win the championship. None of them made a push to get significantly better.
Right.
Key detail.
And we got to hurry up and load up and get everything we got to get because this is a deep draft and you don't know how teams are going to be going these players. And not to mention, as I told you before, Wemby's coming. We have to fortify that front line, man.
That's facts.
So he can't just have one to deal with. He got to have two to deal with.
Right. And while one can't guard them all.
While one is keeping him busy, the other one is wrecking their front line.
Bingo.
So they already can't deal with us. And let me say this real quick. Man, the way they built this team is everything because our bench is strong. And we can withstand that. We can withstand the captain sitting down, as you see what we do.
Yep.
That's second. And there's a question, and I'm gonna sign off here, and you can answer this anytime you want.
Okay.
Being that New York is a great place to play, and everybody's gonna benefit from it financially, do you think we can keep Mitch with Giannis and Cat and Brunson, have everybody shave a little bit off the top. Have everybody shave a little bit off the top. Let them talk. Let everybody sit down, shave a little bit off the top. It's going to benefit the team overall. The further we go on, the longer we stay together. You're in the prime area of the country as far as making money, making contacts, making maneuvers.
I hear you. It's going to be tough to keep Mitch unless
He's got to be willing. He's got to be willing.
he's willing to sign for less bread than he probably would get from LA. Because remember, the Lakers are a threat. I told y'all that.
Yeah.
They're either a threat to get Giannis or they're a threat to get Mitch. One of the two. Yeah, so they're going to take something. You better know the Lakers are going to take something. Mitch going to the Lakers makes a lot of sense. They could use Mitch bad.
Oh man, I'm sure Dolan got a lot of partners, and he could throw some bread Mitch way endorsement wise. You understand what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay, all right. We're not like the Clippers though, right? We're not talking about what
No.
what they did in Clipper
No,
land.
not on the table, because Pablo Torre's gonna snitch again. We don't want that.
Yeah. We don't want that. We don't want those problems, man. But yeah, I appreciate you, Rock, man. Big time.
Definitely.
I appreciate you. All right.
All right, bro.
All right. I ain't gonna lie, Mitch Yats is gonna be very difficult to keep Mitch. It's possible, but I mean, how many guys are you willing to give up to keep Mitch? Because the problem is, this is why this is why y'all gotta subscribe. Hold up. Y'all don't be listening to me, dog. This is why you gotta subscribe. Smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Because I've been telling y'all this for the long. I have an unfiltered thought. All my channel members, go listen to the unfiltered thought I did on Giannis months ago. I told you the problem with waiting to the summer to trade Giannis. The problem is you're not going to be able to go into the second apron to keep a stronger team. Anyway, what's good, Trey? Where we going, family? How you feeling?
Yo,
Big
listen,
Queens
man,
in
that
the
last
building.
caller, yo, he was cooking with peanut oil, bro. I wanted y'all to just
Rock.
keep talking for like 30 minutes because his points he kept bringing up was, the timing of the Cade injury. Boy, that nigga's, I like him. Pause.
It's my man Rock from ATL.
Yeah, so he covered a lot of good shit. I wanna cut part of my language. I wanna cover something else. Yo, I just realized this morning the Knicks, we are Knicks fans. We are playing with house money at the poker table. Let me tell you why. Everybody's gonna give us their best. We're a threat to get a ring. With Bridges playing bad and all of that, we're a threat to get this ring because if we get to the finals, we the only niggas that dealt with the Spurs like that and shown that we could turn up on them. So we're a threat.
That's facts.
So here's the house money part. All of the players who are a threat for this Giannis trade, that's gonna happen. They're gonna go their hardest right now to try to get this ring because they know next year we're going to the finals without y'all there. That's number.
I like
you know what I'm saying? That's number one. Then number two, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who's gonna be playing hard when it's time for us to negotiate at the table, we got their best was just shown to the world. You know what I'm saying? With getting to the finals and then we lost it, or we got to the finals and won it. So now, just last week, Bridges, his value was devalued with his play, and come playoff time, his stock is back up. So while we're at the negotiation table, we ain't got to give away everything because now we done shown y'all niggas what Deuce is about, what Bridges is about. We might be able to keep OG, but hey, OG, if you gotta go, you gotta go. And to the Mitchettes,
you gotta go. Facts.
And to the Mitchettes, mother effer, if Mitch has to go, he has to go. Like I'm tired.
He do gotta go.
Mitch. Yeah, and Mitch, I can't trust that left ankle that you done had surgically repaired twice. I don't know if you listen, bro. When Giannis is in the building and we have a shot to get him, Mitch can go, OG can go. You already know everyone can go, and they can have some of our wives too for the night. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't with that part, but I hear what you're saying. And also, I got you paused, by the way. Let me just say this really quickly to add to what you're saying, right? Because you could get Bobby Portis too.
Ooh.
That is a possibility.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Pause.
I'm trying to Trey. I'm trying to tell bro. There is a strong. Or Kuz might have to go, but either way, Bobby Portis is in play if you get Giannis. So keep that in mind. And
that's good because we get a gangster, we get a veteran. He knows how to win. And come playoff time, he shows up, and he's a big man hitting threes, and he ain't with that Isaiah Stewart think he gonna start throwing niggas on the floor and he going for the. We get a damn near Udonis Haslam on the team. Come on, my nigga. So Mitch can go. To anybody with a brain, Mitch can go. And my last thing, then come playoff time. Yo, bro, it turns into defense and it's physical, right? So now look, we got 3 all-world defenders in the starting lineup. Plus, Cat has been playing defense without fouling. He's been moving his feet.
Bingo.
Right? So we got 3 all-world. Now look, come off the bench. Oh my God, defense again. Jose Alvarado, Deuce. Shamit be moving. Shamit, he's not an all-world defender, but he be trying out there. He ain't no
That's
hoe.
a fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
And that's a fact.
And Diawa, his tall African ass, he be outside. He be that is like 7. That is like, and then Mitch Robinson. That is 8 people who are hawks on defense. Come playoff time, it's gonna matter. And now we got extra firepower like that we didn't have last year. Let's go.
Bingo.
Knicks.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yo, go ahead, man. Yo, do your thing. I'm gonna tune in. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Big time salute, Trey. Queens in the building. All right. That's big Queens right there, Trey. I love the calls. Mitch, he's just gonna be either way. I think Mitch is gonna be a casualty because I think the Lakers are serious. Like, I think they're a threat to take away Mitchell Robinson. I really do believe that in my heart, mind, body, and soul. They got $80 million to play with. How much do you pay Austin Reeves? I don't know. Let's say they convince Austin Reeves to take 40. And then they come to Mitch and say, hey, we got 20 for you. Uh-oh. So, let's think. I'm about to get to this Bucks stuff, but let's just think about what the Bucks owner, I'm getting ready to share what he had to say. It's the same rules applies to Mitch. But differently because it's already past the point that you could trade him. But you could sign and trade Mitch too, for the record. Okay. Oh, Virginia men. I was about to say, I thought Virginia men lost. Oh, they still could lose. Wow. Yo, there's a lot of upsets, man. Get Virginia the hell up out of there, though. I don't want Virginia. Sorry if you're a Virginia fan. And to all my peoples in Virginia, yeah, get them the hell up out of there. They almost beat Duke in the ACC. Yeah, get them up out of there, man. Duke got me a little concerned, man. Yeah, the way they was looking. But continue to smash that like button, y'all. All right, I'm gonna pull up the article that came out today. The owners from the owner from the Milwaukee Bucks was interviewed by ESPN. 90-minute interview. 90 minutes. All right. And we're gonna go over this article together, all right? And he has some very interesting things to say about your boy, Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Where's the article at? Oh, I forgot about the Matt Barnes. Damn. I really want to talk about Matt Barnes, yo. I really do. I'm going to see. We might have to talk about Matt Barnes later. Let me, damn, where the hell I put the article at? Forgot about Matt Barnes, bro. I really did. Hold on, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get this article. Continue to smash that like button. Now, the Matt Barnes article was, Matt Barnes was saying that, the Knicks won't be able to win the championship with Jalen Brunson. And I know some of y'all agree with that. But, his premise is all. What he's saying makes sense. But I don't like the height thing because now we try to make it seem like 6'6" guards win championships, and that's cap. 6'6" guards don't win more championships than small guards. That's cap. I debunked that. That's cap. Oh, yeah, he's too short. He has to be taller. You don't have a plethora of 6'6" guards leading a team to a championship. Like, that is just not the norm. Like, no, it don't work like that, dog. It really doesn't work like that. I wish it did, because a lot of people keep saying that. But I'm going to tell you, like, right now, you got just as much small guards who won the championship as so-called big guards. I hate that, and I really do. I despise that narrative with a passion. Hold on, y'all. Getting this article. Where the hell was it at? Because I had the ESPN article. Because they're the ones that did the interview, I think. So I don't want to read nobody else's article. Hold on, where the hell was it at? Bucks ownership. Damn, oh man, I'm so tight. Hold on. I'm gonna use this one. No. I know where to find it at. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. All right, continue to smash that like button. I really want the ESPN article because they did the interview. All right. They were the ones who did the interview and they talked about what the owner had to say. I'm telling you right now, the premise of, we're coming to the point where he hasn't signed the extension, so we got to trade him. I think that's just basic. Like that right there is not even complicated. Like we need you to sign the goddamn extension. All right. Now, I blame Milwaukee for getting to a point where, they didn't trade him before. Because the longer you wait, the more harder it will be to a trade. Like I'm going to tell y'all, this is something that I've been talking about months ago. You have a such thing called apron. I saw Andre Iguodala, big time salute to Andre Iguodala on the Roommates podcast, trying to take their side. Max, I got it. Max, by the way. I got the article that I wanted, Max. Thank you. But so he tried to take the side of the league and say, well, there always was an apron and, teams rarely went into it and all this. I said, dude, stop. Because now you're conveniently leaving out the key major component of what this apron situation has that those aprons back then didn't have. One, you did not lose your pick. You did not lose your draft pick. That's one. Two, there was no restrictions on the type of deals you could do, meaning you could do 2 for 1, 3 for 1. It didn't matter. There's a lot of restrictions that comes with the aprons that Andre Iguodala didn't acknowledge. Just saying, I did see that Roommates podcast interview, and I thought that he conveniently left that out. It's a lot harder today to be an apron team. It's very difficult. It is not easy. All right? And hopefully, stretch this out. All right, best. So let me just say this. All right, the owner had a sit down. The co-owner, Wes Eden. Oh, both of them sat down. Okay, both of the owners sat down. Wes Edens and Jimmy Haslam. All right, they did a joint interview, and they decided on the course that they will take with the two-time MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here is the thing. The most important factor will be whether Antetokounmpo signs the 4-year, $275 million he's eligible to receive on October 1st. Okay? Giannis is... Now, let me just stop right there. That date is very important. Because you don't want to do a trade on October 1st. It's going to be harder to do a deal on October 1st. The reason why it's going to be harder is because every team is going to already spend all of their money. There's not going to be no money left on October 1st. So if you wanted to get Charlotte involved to absorb Mikal Bridges' salary, just as an example, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, you can't get that done anymore. All right? So the owner situation also has a lot of complications. But the timeline that they're presenting is problematic. This is what they said. Giannis is going into the last year of his contract, said Edens, the team controlling owner up until April 28th. That's a whole nother topic. I'm going to get to that. So one or two other things will happen. Either he will be extended or he will be traded. So when will he be traded? When will he be traded? You can't trade him on October. You're going to wait till October 1st to trade him? I told y'all, the longer the Bucks wait, the greatest leverage that Giannis and the Knicks have. the longer this takes, the more desperate they will become. And when you're desperate, you're not able to use your mind as effectively as you would under normal circumstances. It goes back to Giannis because Giannis hasn't demanded anything. He's still publicly committed because he keeps saying, "Oh, I want to be the Bucks for life." But I said, "Where's the money at? Where's the bag at?" This is what the owners is talking about. You want to be here. You want to be committed. Where's the money? This is why I keep telling y'all, there's no such thing as loyalty in basketball. If you believe that, you'll fall for anything. Oh, you have to show loyalty to the place that brought me to America, huh? Anybody would have did that. Them bringing you to America is not exclusive. If you would have went to Houston, you would have been in America. No matter where the hell you go. I'm just thinking about some of the narratives that people share and say Giannis should be loyal to Milwaukee and he shouldn't do that to let me tell you something about these grimy organizations. If they had AJ DeBonster, sorry, I've butchered the name, sorry. The AJ kid from BYU, if they had him, you think they would blink an eye about trading Giannis? Because now they got a star to replace him. Easily, like that. They probably would get rid of Giannis for a bag of chips if they had the number 1 pick. That's why I'm praying like this on bended knee. Please let the Bucks get the first pick in the draft. It'll be the best thing for everyone. If the Bucks get the first pick in the draft, they'll be more willing and eager to part with Giannis because it's becoming problematic. And salute to my man Rock. Rock said that the Milwaukee Bucks, right? They are in a position. Well, I hold on. Before I get the right, damn, this is so much. Hold on. Me take a back. Take a back. This is so much on my mind. I got too many thoughts. Too many different angles I want to go in. My bad. Hold on. I'm gonna get the rock. Let me slow it down. Okay. All right. Cool. Let me read. All right. Let me continue keep reading because there's some more I want to read before I get to that. The likelihood is you'll let him kind of play the last year. We can't afford that. So, all right. So they're hinting towards a timeline, but they're not really giving a timeline. I'm wondering if these statements is to put pressure on Giannis to sign. That's what I'm wondering. Are they trying to put pressure on Giannis to man up or just sign? Man up and say you want to be traded, or just sign. All right? So, and this is the statement here about him wanting to stay in Milwaukee for years and all of that crap. But I mean, let me give you another angle. All right? Let me give you another angle. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks have a real complicated structure in terms of power. Like the team is getting ready to change ownership. So you have the current owner, Wes Edens, Jimmy Haslam, the future controlling owner, and then Jamie Dinan, he wasn't there. He's a major stakeholder. So what happens a lot of times, it's hard to get everybody on board on certain decisions. I think that also possibly is the reason why Giannis wasn't traded before. I'm thinking that maybe the current owner wanted to keep him. I don't know for a fact. I'm just, I'm speculating at this point. But it just seems like confusion. Who has the say? Because the guy who's in control for the future, you can make arguments for him to want to keep Giannis or try to trade Giannis. Am I going to, because and here's another problem. They don't control their pick for the next 2 years. So for us, if we get that Wizards pick, boy, that's a big if. But that will be a huge bargain for Milwaukee. At that rate, it might not take Bridges and OG. It might just be Bridges. Or no. It can't just be Bridges. It might just be OG. And some other complementary pieces to get the deal done. But the bottom line, and what I'm saying is that the Milwaukee Bucks have officially, what this tells me, they have officially lost their leverage. By the owners coming out and speaking the way they spoke. Listen, look at this. It's not an accident that teams like the Lakers, Clippers, Heat, Warriors all have lined up to have cap space by 2027 when Giannis can be a free agent. This is what one executive told ESPN. A player like Giannis could tilt the balance of power in the league for years to come. So, this is what my man Rock was trying to say, the narrative. That's what I wanted to go. But I wanted to get some things out before that because, I'm a context guy. So Rock was saying that Giannis is playing dumb because he likes to have a good boy name. And by him having the good boy name, I'm in a position now where I am wronged. I want to play. I want to be that warrior. I want to be the guy who's there for my team. I'm not that guy who gives up. I'm not a quitter. I'm not going to leave Milwaukee. I want to win here again. All of that is propaganda. All of that is just, hogwash or filibuster kind of stuff to make fans feel good in Milwaukee. Like, oh, look at Giannis. But the real one can see through all of that bull crap. Because it is a bunch of bull crap. The truth of the matter is that Giannis is in position to ask for the trade, and he could use all of these antics from Milwaukee as leverage to say, well, they don't want me, so I want to go elsewhere. I didn't give up on them. They gave up on me. I mean, it's the biggest load of crap because they are right. They are right because you didn't sign the extension, Giannis. Had you signed the extension, we would not be here. So I bring up the complications in ownership to say that the trade, that could throw a monkey wrench in the trade just off of that if different owners don't want to do it. But I think that there is some instability in that front office. And some of the moves they made have just been trash. But Giannis, because he didn't demand it, he makes it a little harder to do a Giannis trade. Because everybody's dealing with this. Hold on, let me show you something. Everybody is dealing with this. And you know what? I got you. I'm going to use us as the example. All right? And I'm going to show you why Mitchell Robinson, there's a 90% chance he won't be back here. All right? There's a 90% chance that Mitch is gone. When they talk about the Lakers and they say the Lakers want you, usually that means you're out of here and you're going to LA. LA rarely fails to get the player they want. I know they didn't get Kawhi, but we know that Kawhi situation had more about under the table stuff than on the table stuff. So we're not going to go there. But let me just show y'all something really quickly. I'm going to use us as the example. And I explained this before, but I'm going to explain it again just in case we all could be on the same page. Hold on. Before I do that, big time salute to my man, No Strays. Congrats on the Knicks' recent success. Perfect time to rebuild the team around agent star who ACL is dangling like a flag in the wind. When's the last time Giannis had an ACL, my brother? My good brother, No Strays. What the hell are you talking about? Now, big time salute to you, No Strays. By your man. By the way, No Strays, your man, Maybach Mel, I don't know what's up with him. He didn't respond to my last email. And it's not looking good for that Boston debate. And it's okay because there's plenty of people fishes in the sea, and I do want that smoke. But I'm gonna do this for you, okay? Because we're talking about ACL. I thought it was calves. Now we get the ACL. I mean, where are we going, man? Where are we going? Hold on. Only because he said in the super chat I'm doing this, y'all. Giannis Antetokounmpo, injury, and that should pull up Fox Sports. It does it. All right, just type in Fox Sports. And then we're just gonna go through the timeline because I could have sworn it was a calf, but maybe the calf and the knee. I mean, you know, I don't know. Not the knee. I meant the ankle. So he has an ankle. He has a calf, and an ankle, abductor, groin, and then the knee was earlier this year. But I didn't see ACL. Where was ACL written anywhere? I didn't see ACL. I don't think he had ACL in his. He might have. I know he had the hamstring. He might have had ACL before, but my point that I'm saying, he had no ACL this year. There was no ACL tears this year. Where do you see that at? No ACL. He was dealing with the calf. The calf has been the Achilles heel, and now it's the ankle. For the record. But I digress. But oh, by the way, no strays. I'm in the Boston world right now because I do my research. And there's quite a lot of Boston fans that's telling Brad Stevens to pull the trigger on the Giannis deal. Maybe there's some concern. Maybe y'all a little spooky in the woods that these Knicks are going to give y'all the business. Y'all don't really believe in y'all team like that. Because in doing my Boston research, I'm pretty sure that none of y'all predicted y'all were going to be this good. In fact, y'all were selling all y'all assets at one point. You thought I forgot about that? And then you were surprised that Hugo Gonzalez and Shireman and Walsh and Kada and all of these no-name dudes prior to this year, y'all didn't believe that those guys were going to put y'all in this position. So y'all were prepared to have a gap year. Y'all rolled the dice to see what happened, and these boys were balling out. I can't front. Boston is having some good success. But at the end of the day, didn't you trade for KP? What was his injury history like? Didn't you trade for Drew Holiday in his 30s? I'm just saying, what are we talking about? We're making the same moves that you made, except we're getting a player that's way better than any player on your team. Is that why you're scared? Because you know that we have the potential to get Giannis with our two best players? Could you get Giannis without trading your two best players? I severely doubt it. Let me keep it pushing. Yeah, them little slight remarks, they just fall to the wayside. Anyway, really quickly, I just want to show y'all the problem, all right? Now, here is the problem with keeping Mitch, and here's the problem, period, with doing summer trades with apron teams. Now, if you're a team that got money like LA, is different. But when you apron team, right, that it has $4 million first apron space and $17 million second apron space, you're limited in the moves you can make. All right? Now, once you do a Giannis deal, forget the exact numbers. If you trade OG and Bridges for Portis and Giannis, okay, let's just say that's the move. And let's just keep the $17 million the same. Let's not change it. Let's just say it's still $17 million. Now you can't go above this number to build your team. How much did Mitchell Robinson want, y'all? How much did y'all say y'all want to pay Mitchell Robinson for? How much did you say you wanted to pay Mitch? What, $15 million? How much? You only have 9 players under contract, meaning that you have to sign at least 4 more players. That's the league rule. And you only have $17 million to do that. But you still don't have Mitchell Robinson. So you got Giannis and Portis, but you don't got Mitchell Robinson. So now This $17 million is all you got. You can't go beyond this. Had we traded for Giannis this season, in the summer, we could have spent more than this and brought Mitchell Robinson back, and now you would have had Giannis with Mitch. But because this apron will be locked here because that's an apron rule, that as soon as you do a deal, a 2-for-1 or a 2-for-2, anytime you include more than one player on the deal, you're automatically hard capped at the second apron spot. All right? They didn't have this rule back in the day, Eagle Dollar. So when you're saying it's the same, it's not. It's not. But I just wanted to show the money and show you how the money works and why Mitchell Robinson is kind of screwed. And just to really put a nail in the coffin, let me tell you something. To all you people that think the Lakers are not going to go after Mitchell Robinson, let me just say this. Ayton is on a player option for $8 million. Now, he could opt out of that. Now, think about it. If Ayton opts out, says, I need more money, and they could get Mitchell Robinson for cheaper than Ayton, then Mitchell Robinson still makes sense. If Ayton opts in for $8 million and Mitchell Robinson is available, they still could get Mitchell Robinson because you need two centers, not one. So now you got two centers to go with Luka, who wants to run pick and roll all goddamn day. So Mitchell Robinson's out of here. Especially if you get Giannis. But I think he might be out of here even if you don't get Giannis. 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. If I miss your call, I am doing callbacks. All right. 646-995-8389. What's going on, Charlie?
Good afternoon. This is Charlie from Washington Heights.
Washington Heights in the building. Where we going, Charlie? Big time salute.
I want to give rest in peace to Chuck Norris.
Oh,
and
yes. God bless.
I also want to give rest in peace to Kenny Jones from the legendary Kenny Kings from Brooklyn.
Oh,
you know
big
who that
time
coach
salute.
Was, right?
Say that again?
You know who that coach was, right? From Brooklyn?
From back in the days?
Yeah, he died. He recently died.
Wow.
Kenny
man.
Jones.
I didn't know that.
He was Booger Smith's coach. You heard of Booger Smith,
right? Yeah, I know Booger Smith for sure, 100,000%. Yeah, street ball legend.
From Kenny Kings, yeah. Because here's the thing with my little history in basketball. I go way back.
Okay, let's go.
I used to work at the Rucker League. So I worked there for a lot of years. I used to work there when Greg Marius, the Rucker commissioner, the late Greg Marius, used to be like the commissioner of the Rucker League. Keep in mind that also he used to be a rapper back in the day with the Disco 4, Greg Marius. Rest in peace to him too, you know? So
R.I.P., man.
The situation with Giannis seems to be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the summertime to see what the Knicks are gonna do. And it would be nice to have Giannis, have Cat there as a stretch four, because it's always good when Giannis has a stretch four with him, you know?
Facts.
I mean, give me your take on that.
I love it. That's my deal. I told you, I got Wingstop up out of here. They could go in a heartbeat.
Wingstop with a couple of draft picks. Because now the Knicks are going to have those draft picks.
Exactly. Get them up out of here.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, Giannis come over here. You know, we're not going to have a player like that since Patrick Ewing, man.
Man, I'm sorry. I love Ewing. Try Willis Reed. Try the 70s guys. Because this guy's two-time MVP. Patrick Ewing, we love him. He was never MVP. I'm sorry. I love him.
I know. He was never MVP.
He was never that.
But
he never dropped 50 in the finals
either.
A
great neck, a great player. You know?
Right.
Very great player. Always consistent. You know? And he was always out there in the form of playing hard. You know?
Took us to 2 finals. I take that.
Well, I'll tell you this much. You're right about one thing, though. If Giannis come over here, I'm going to be one of the guys getting those jerseys.
100%. No, and the sneakers. And you're going to get the sneakers you missed.
Yeah, man. But anyway,
oh, my God.
Man. And have a
big
good
time
one,
salute.
buddy.
I appreciate you. The Washington Heights in the building. Big time. All right. Yo, you know, Harlem, the Heights. This is certain neighborhoods. They don't say they from the borough. They say they from the neighborhood. I like that. Big time salute to the Heights. By the way, let's continue getting the likes up, man. I know some of y'all mad. Oh, you gonna trade my favorite player? No, what are you doing? Tell me what your favorite player has done that Giannis hasn't done. And don't tell me he's played 82 games. Doesn't count. Yeah, he played 82 games. What has your favorite player done that Giannis hasn't done? All right. So that's my questions for all the people who have. And then also, when Giannis comes to New York, are you going to be the first one to get the goddamn jersey? That's the real question. That might be my poll tomorrow. When Giannis comes to New York, are you going to be the first one to go get that Giannis jersey? All the naysayers, you cheer for Frank Ntilikina. You cheered for Marty Collins. You cheered for, notice how I'm not giving them the applause. I'm just giving them one clap. No offense to those brothers, right? You cheered for all of these guys, and you try to tell me that you're going to be upset with arms folded? I can't believe they traded for Giannis. They traded my favorite guys. Oh, no. No, we made a mistake. Listen, you better get that championship this year, y'all. And I do think we could win the championship. First off, it's always, let's go Knicks, no matter who's on the team. I want Giannis because I know history. These players win championships, period. You have to get the players who win the championships. So when Barnes says what he says about Brunson, and I'm going to address that. Not now. I'm going to address that because I do got to do my scouting report. But I'm going to say this. You can't beat the first team All-NBA, and you can't beat MVP status. Uh-oh. Got a call from the producer. What's going on, Maxine?
Hey, what's up? So I'm seeing in the chat that a lot of people are asking about the injuries that Giannis has. So can you break that down and why he's valuable, even with injuries, or why he's not?
Well, I mean, listen, it's very simple. Is this to all the injury police? You got Mitchell Robinson on your team. Y'all will talk about injuries. You got OG Anunoby on your team, and you want to talk about injuries. Let's talk about injuries. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Maxie, for stirring the pot. Hold on. I love this. All right. Y'all so worried about goddamn injuries with OG Anunoby on your team and Mitchell Robinson. So I'm going to pull up Giannis Antetokounmpo because there seems to be a miscommunication. Now, can y'all see the screen? All right. You know what? I'm going to do this. All right. So y'all can see all the awards as well. All right. I'm going to try to see the awards. Let me make sure y'all can see the awards. Can y'all see the awards? Hold on. Let me adjust this. It's very important that y'all can see the awards. Hold on. And let me do it like that. All right. No, I'm not satisfied. No. All right. So look, y'all can see it, right? All right. Look. As a rookie, he played 77 games. He played 81 games, 80 games, 80 games. Now, let's stop there. How many of your favorite Knicks that you love played 80 games in the season? Besides Mikal Bridges. How many of your favorite Knicks played 80 games in one season? 75, 72, 63, 61, 67, 63, 73, 67. That is the brother's game logs for every year in his career. This is the first year he has gone through injuries, and he still managed to make an all-star team while only playing 36 games. To ask you guys a question, how many guys you got on your team are all-stars? I know Brunson and Towns are all-stars, and they will be here after the Giannis trade, but how many of the other guys that potentially will leave and go, how many of those guys made all-star teams? So when we talk about 60 games straight every year for his career, what's this injury-prone narrative? It's nonsense. This year is the first year he missed time. But how about I do this to all you injury people, right? I'm going to do this for y'all. This is the injury special. I'm going to go to OG Anunoby. That's who I'm going to go to because everybody loves him. You know, y'all don't have a problem anymore when I say I would trade Bridges. Now everybody wants to get rid of Bridges. My client. Now y'all want to throw Bridges away. Oh, but when the season started, y'all was saying, no, I could never trade Bridges. I would never trade Bridges. It won't happen. No, I'm not going to trade them. Why would I trade them? That's what y'all said early on, right? All right. So we're going to go to your favorite player, OG Anunoby. Now let's look at his game log and let's see if OG Anunoby ever played 80 years in his career. Because we want to throw around injury prone. That means you're prone to injuries repeating and reoccurring, right? That's what it means. All right, let's pull it up. So OG started out. He missed his first season, by the way. Not sure if y'all noticed that. It won't show here. But OG, what year was he drafted? OG was drafted in first round pick, 23rd overall, and his NBA debut was in 2017. He missed his first season, for the record. Just to let y'all know. He didn't play that first year. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that ACL? Was that No Strays that brought up an ACL? Hold up. Was that No Strays? Was that No Strays that said, oh yeah, Giannis has an ACL, but the brother actually missed his whole season to an ACL. We gonna act like that didn't happen. All right, bet. So he came back strong. 74 games, 67 games, 69 games. Okay, solid. No 80-game seasons. All right. This is your favorite player, OG Anunoby. I'm just going through his history. Let's see if he's not injury prone, but we still traded for him. So now I want to go get somebody who is All-NBA first team 7 years in a row, an all-star on a bad year, an injury-plagued year, as you guys would put it, someone who multiple-time MVP, and I can't get him because he's injury-prone, but OG Anunoby, our beloved OG Anunoby, we're going through his career, 67 games, 69 games. This is funny because he had a great stretch of games, but then OG Anunoby's missing 43 games. I mean, only played 43 games. So he missed his first season, and then he played 43 games. And then he played 48 games. Then he went back to 67. Oh, wait a minute. This was the year that OG Anunoby made defensive player. Made All-NBA defensive second team. Yay. That's fire. Hold on. Let's give our beloved OG Anunoby. He made defensive player, defensive second team. That's cool. So I'm supposed to not want a guy who actually was defensive player of the year and made multiple defensive teams. But OG Anunoby made one team, and we're so happy about his defense. Oh, my God, it's incredible. Okay, cool. Then he plays 50 games. What happened? He got traded to the Knicks. What happened? 50 games that year. He only played 23 games for the Knicks, 27 games for Toronto. He missed 32 games. Yeah, OG Anunoby. Our beloved OG Anunoby. Okay? So, and then he played 74 games. Thank you to Casey Smith. He's also at 56 games. Thank you to Casey Smith. He has the opportunity. He has the opportunity to play more games. 65 games this year, thanks to Casey Smith. So if Casey Smith can help the injury-prone OG Anunoby, why can't he help Giannis, who's injury-prone? I don't know. It must be a mystery. Y'all do understand that, Giannis has at least 3 to 4 more years of what he's been doing. He's a big man. 3 to 4 more years. I watched him the other night. He's incredible. We're talking about Giannis with Towns and Brunson. And y'all talking about some goddamn injuries. What I do know is that Giannis will never average 16.9 points and 5.3 rebounds. And we're going to rant and rave and say, yeah, this is us. Look, this is New York City mentality. The brother, OG Anunoby, he averages 16.9 points and 5.3 rebounds. Yes, I would never trade OG. Huh? Don't make no goddamn sense. The goal is to get better and better. I had to live through Patrick Ewing. Hold on. Maxine telling me to look at, hold on. If people are talking crazy, listen, I'm not here to convince you. All right. If you're not open to new information, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on, let me see something. Max, you gotta. Okay. I don't care. Don't text me that. I'm good. I don't care about that. Listen, while you guys are pissed off because your favorite Knick is gonna be up out of here, smash that like button. How about we do that? Can you at least do that? Can we agree on smashing the goddamn like button? While you guys are pissed off that your favorite Knick is going to be the hell up out of here, who averages 16.9 points. Don't let me pull up Mitchell Robinson's resume. Don't give me injury-prone crap. And if you're not sending in a super chat, I don't want to know what your comment is. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care to know what your comment is. I'm sorry. I'm not here to appease you. If you want me to talk to you, you can call up 646-995-8389 or leave me a super chat, okay? For the record, that's the way we move on this show. I don't give a damn if you mad that your favorite Knick is going to get the hell up out of here. But it's funny, though, that now Bridges can go. Oh, yeah, we're going to trade Bridges. Get Bridges out of here. He needs to go. Really? By the way, if you already called up and you are triggered, you know what to do. You can send in a donation and I'll get you back on the line. All right? So yeah, I don't care who's upset. Call up. Talk to me. All right? Because you ain't got no excuse as to, you don't have a sound basketball reasoning as to why not to trade OG Anunoby for Giannis. None of y'all would say that OG Anunoby is better than Giannis. None of y'all would say that. So don't give me no flack about trading him for Giannis. Because that's who I'm trading. Wingstop, bye-bye. Get them out of here. I'm putting them on the first bus to Milwaukee or to whoever else wants them. So, yeah, if you upset at that, it is what it is. Hold on, I'm doing callbacks. Do I even need to talk about the Nets game at this point? Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
Chicago.
Hey, Chicago in the building, man. What's going on? Where you want to go? Are you a Knicks fan or are you a Bulls fan? You just want to troll? Where we going?
No, I'm a Spurs fan, but Milwaukee is my hometown.
All right, let's go. Where we going?
Okay, you guys are being delusional.
Delusional.
The Bucks owners did not confirm a trade or anything. They gave Giannis an ultimatum, either to sign the extension or he's going to be traded.
Hold on, really quickly. Turn down your background.
Okay.
Turn down your background. All right, let's go.
They just gave him an ultimatum. He has to sign the extension in October. There's not going to be any trades until that point. He has to give them a verbal commitment to that extension.
Okay. And if he doesn't, then what's going to happen?
If he doesn't sign it, then at the beginning of the season next season, they're going to be looking for a trade.
Now, at that point in time, hold on, really quickly. I'm gonna let you cook. Now, at that period of time, who has the leverage? The team who has to trade the player, or Giannis, or the team that's receiving him? Who has the leverage at that point?
The Bucks have the leverage.
How?
He's still under contract.
Okay, and what does that mean?
He's still under contract until the end of next season. Even though the season after that, he has a player option.
Right. So what happens if he says, well, look, I'm not signing your contract extension, and I'm going to play every game, and I'm going to leave here as a free agent? The Bucks still have leverage?
They will say, okay,
no, brother,
you're going to be traded. They're going to trade him.
You sound delusional. You do not have the leverage. No, listen. You do not have the leverage when you have to get rid of somebody, because like they said in the article, by the way, I read the news article. I'm not sure if you watched the show or you just calling in because you think I'm a delusional fan. Look, let me introduce you to who I am. I am the objective fan. So I started talking about the Giannis topic with a source on the screen. The bottom line is, if Giannis decides to not sign that extension, then Milwaukee is in a tough position, because me as Minnesota, me as Golden State, if he says, I want to go to Golden State and that's where I want to resign at, you do not have options. You have to send me to Golden State, because mostly no other team would trade draft picks and star players and all of these. I got a question for you. I want to see how delusional you are. Who do you think you could get in return for Giannis? That's the mystery right there. That's the question.
The Bucks
Who you gonna get in return?
Okay, number one, the Bucks will not be looking for a star player.
Okay.
Unless they said they're gonna gut the team that trade for him, or they want a star player and lesser role players for him, and a few draft picks.
Okay. So when's the last time you've seen two stars traded for each other? Could you tell me the last time you've seen two stars trade, like Luka for Giannis? When's the last time you ever seen that?
Luka for AD.
That's not a superstar. AD is not a superstar.
AD is a superstar.
Okay, so if I had AD on the Knicks and I said, yo, I want to trade AD for Giannis, you doing the deal?
No.
Okay, thank you. He's not a superstar. So try again. I'm asking you, what package do you think you're going to get in return?
AD is a star player now. He was a superstar, but he's a star player.
He's barely a star player. You know why? Because he's never available. And that's what's hurting his value. That's why he can't make an All-NBA team. That's why he can't make an All-Star team in recent years, because his health has definitely failed him. He did have one good healthy season, but overall, he's definitely has had some injury problems. So yes, he can ball. I don't want to make it seem like I'm knocking AD, but his health is the main reason why you wouldn't do that trade. On top of the fact that Giannis is way better than AD. You feel what I'm saying? So all I'm saying to you is this. I'm just trying to give the fans perspective. If once Giannis decides to man up, because you know he's getting his ammunition together to show to make you guys be the villains. Oh, they don't want me to play. How do you feel about that? That he wants to play, but y'all don't want him to play. How do you feel about that?
I have mixed feelings on that.
Okay. Because you're a Bucks fan.
No, right? I'm actually a Spurs fan.
Oh, you're a Spurs fan. I'm saying, but the people, you're in Milwaukee.
The Bucks are my home team. I was born and raised in Milwaukee.
Got you. So do the people in Milwaukee want him to play? Got you. So do the people in Milwaukee want him to play?
Half want him to play and half want him to sit.
Okay. So why do the ones who want him to sit want him to sit?
So he can rest up his body so he can have a good full season next season.
Oh, okay. It has nothing to do with the pick and the draft?
No, it's the injury thing. They want him healthy.
Got it. Okay. That's a good point. So you could trade him to the Knicks. Yeah, we don't want to risk an injury happening when we do our deal.
But as far as trading to the Knicks don't have anything the Bucks want.
It don't matter. It's not the point.
They don't have anything the Bucks want.
It's not the point. The point of the matter is what Giannis wants. If Giannis says,
If
I'm
Giannis
only
didn't,
going to sign with New York, then you have to do a deal with New York.
not
That
necessarily.
is really that simple. Okay.
Not necessarily, because look what happened with Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
Kawhi Leonard said he wanted to be traded to LA.
That's facts.
But he got traded to Toronto.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So,
That's facts. I mean, you brought up one example of how it could go, but usually how star trades work is they say where they want to go. A la KD. KD didn't just go to Houston because they traded him there. That's where he wanted to go.
Dame Lillard, he wanted to go to Miami. He got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, Dame Lillard is not on that. Listen, salute to Dame. I love Dame. Dame is one of the players I admire a lot. He's a true bucket getter, but he's not on that level. Sorry, he's not. Donovan Mitchell too. Same thing with Donovan Mitchell when he was traded.
Leaving out of Portland, he was on that level.
Huh?
Leaving out of Portland, he was on that level.
Nah, dog. He wasn't an MVP, dog. Nah, we talking about MVP.
He's a top 75 player.
Exactly. Well, no, Dame Lillard is a top 75 player. That's true. That's true.
That means he's on that level. He's on the tail end of that level.
Nah, he's not on that level. So why did you waive him?
They waived him because of
because he's not on that level.
No,
that's why.
They made the stupid thing because they didn't want to wait a whole year to have him play, and then they thought that the biggest mistake of the year was going to be a lot better, Miles Turner.
I'm just going to say this. One thing we agree on, that was a dumbass move. That was a dumbass move. We agree on that. But all I'm saying is guys who are on that level don't get waived, brother. Like, you're not going to waive a guy who's on that level. They waived him because they tried to clean up.
With his age and having an Achilles tear.
Exactly. You agree with me.
That's
he's
the reason
not on
why
that
they
level.
let him go.
Yeah, but he's still not on that level. That's all I'm trying to say. He's not on the Giannis tier. I'm not talking about guys who may have made the playoffs and had all. I'm talking about MVP level guys. Those guys, Kevin Durant, you don't just trade those guys where they want. Kawhi Leonard, same thing. And I'm not conceding to Kawhi because Kawhi wasn't that guy. Kawhi wasn't that high-level guy when he was traded. He was a great, younger, up-and-coming guy. But after Toronto is when he became the Kawhi that we know him as now. Champion, MVP, multiple champion, multiple finals MVP with Toronto. Boom. It wasn't before he got traded. He wasn't on Giannis's level. We're talking about megastar status, top 3 in the league status. No offense to those other guys. I love them, but they're not on that level.
Here's the thing that was not in that interview with the Bucks owners.
Okay.
Number one, Doc Rivers, he's gone at the end of the season. Number 2, John Horst may be gone.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to retool the front office and the coaching staff, get all new. Number 3, retool the players around Giannis for him to sign that extension in October.
It's not happening, brother, man. But look, I appreciate you, brother.
It's going to happen.
I appreciate you, brother, man. I think we know, you talked about delusional. I love you, brother, but you kind of sound delusional to me. He's not signing that extension. He is out of there. And just remember, I told you that. Now, if you want to argue that he may not come to New York, I mean, that's a fair point. He could go to LA. I mean, there's other places he could go. But I am telling you right now, he is not staying in Milwaukee, brother. But we'll see. But don't come at me like I'm a delusional fan, because I'm not. Definitely not. But I appreciate you, brother.
At least you're better than my most hated team fan. No straight.
Oh, who's that? Who's that?
I hate
them
the
guys.
Celtics.
Oh, yeah.
I
those
hate the
guys,
Celtics with a passion.
Hey, yo, listen. Really quick before you go. There's somebody I'm supposed to debate, right? And now he's playing like he's not available. I gave him 2 dates. Now he's not available for the dates and all these things. I sent him an email. He didn't respond. So, hey, I'm trying to get the smoke with those guys. We'll see what happens. But I appreciate you, brother. I'm going to save your number as a Spurs fan out of Chicago. Big time.
All right. Well, I'm born and raised in Milwaukee, but spent the last 6 months in Chicago.
Okay, out of Milwaukee. Right. My bad. Big time.
All right.
Got you. All right. Salute. All right. Yeah, I let him stay on a little bit longer because I like the energy. And I just wanted to see where we were going with the delusional. Because I ain't that guy. Oh, no. He's not going back to Milwaukee. That's not happening. Now, whether he comes to the Knicks, there's a good chance the Knicks can drop the ball. But hey, what's going on, D?
What's going on, Chief? For the Spurs,
hey, man.
For the Spurs fans that just called, I hope you have $5 to donate because you're about to get triggered, so you can call back.
Let's go, triggered! Thank you for the backup, D. I saw you in the queue. I said, yeah, I got my man D next.
Drop that $5, boss. You can come back anytime. Just drop the 5.
That's
the
facts.
thing that folks keep missing. The thing that folks keep missing about what you keep trying to say about Giannis. Again, let's start off by saying this. Okay, if he doesn't come to the Knicks, we want him to come to the Knicks, fine. But the fact is, though, 99.99% of the time, Giannis is out in Milwaukee.
Fact.
The example that he gave about Toronto and Kawhi, that's a really good example. But just so folks remember, they traded away a player that they were looking to get rid of anyway for Kawhi, knowing that they were most likely only going to keep him for 1 year. They knew California was his destination. This is our last chance when LeBron James is no longer in the East to go for this thing. So that's what they did. So there's that. Another thing that folks keep forgetting. The Bucks are still paying Dame Lillard till 2030. That's another thing folks keep forgetting about their leverage. Here's another thing. Clearly, Giannis doesn't want to take the accountability of being the villain. So whenever he's asked this question, he pushes it over to his agent. Let's say his agent is actually the one who's in control. What do you think his agent is telling him to do? What do you think his agent is saying? Stay in Milwaukee?
No.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Happening.
Like, what are we talking about here? Giannis may not come to the Knicks. We want him as a Knick, but he's leaving the Bucks. Another thing.
That part is solidified.
Put it this way, and it's funny that a Spurs fan called and said this, because I remember yesterday I was watching. It was either yesterday or the day before when Victor Wembanyama hit that game winner. I said to myself, as a Knicks fan, I'm like, Giannis, the league is quickly forgetting your relevance and it's moving over to Victor. You might want to get somewhere relevant. It's a fact, because the league is already looking at, okay, we can transfer it over to Wemby now. What he has 50 wins now or something like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Giannis is out of there. He's out of there, bruh. He's out of there because the Bucks have no future with or without Giannis in the next 5, almost 10 years. They have nothing left. It's over. Lastly, they only have him for next year. A player option means they don't have him, especially if he does not sign that extension or verbally commit to it.
Right.
He's gone.
Hey, really quick, this is why I told them the timeline, it just didn't make no sense. They said if he has to sign it by October 1st. I said, so you're going to allow the whole summer to go by?
Like,
that's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Like, bro, it's the same thing that I said when you had the gentleman on the call, the other Knicks fan, when I said the worst thing that they could have done is let this thing go past the trade deadline into next season. But they literally only have control over him over 1 year. But here's the good news, though, because I got some insight, and I want to give this to you and all the Knicks fans. Leon Rose is actually going to get Giannis, AJ DeBonsa, and Boozer. You know what I'm saying?
No. Come on. You're losing me.
I am not delusional, I promise.
No, not delusional. I didn't say that. I said you're losing me. I would never call you delusional. I would never call you.
Good job, Leon. You know what I'm saying? And we get to keep the whole roster. All good. I'ma holler, bro.
Yo, D, thank you for the backup. I appreciate you.
No doubt.
All right. Yeah, man, that's my man D from LA. Yeah, he very, very good brother to talk to. Sometimes you agree with him. Well, most of the time you agree with him, but sometimes you won't. Keep the calls coming. I don't give a damn who agrees or who don't agree. By the way, hold on. Before I get my man Rock, because he is triggered, let's get them likes up, man. Come on, man. We almost at 100. We almost at the likes, right? And to the people who just joined the show, read the title of the video. Giannis to the Knicks, ? Bucks owner just confirmed trade is on the table. That's the title of the video. Don't just look at a book by its cover. Come on to the show. I started with the ESPN source. That's why I went there. So you guys can see what happens. I've been telling y'all about this for months. I've been talking about the same exact thing for months. So continue to smash that like button. Let's get to the 100 likes. We're almost there. All right. Oh my God, my favorite player. Oh no, not the beloved OG Anunoby. Please don't trade him. Oh no. No, let's not do it. Oh, he's the best Knick of all time. We can't trade him. Yo, it's crazy, dog. Oh, madness. Hey, Rock, man, I know you were triggered, man. Hold on, we got to do the sound bite. Where we going, brother?
Oh, man, it was not my intention to hurt anybody's feelings today.
Man. But we got to do it. Let's go. We got to do it, brother.
To the caller living in Chicago that grew up in Milwaukee. First off, that whole deal with Kawhi, he told Toronto ahead of time he wasn't going to sign a deal with them. But they said, we're going to gamble on 1 year and see if he likes it here. It paid off. They won the championship. So kudos to them. That was a smart move.
Right.
Now back to Giannis. We stated on this channel all the reasons why Giannis is coming here. And he's careful of his image. But there's something, I don't know if you ever mentioned it, but I'm going to mention it now. And maybe this will push it home for him and help him see clarity in his situation. It's not just Giannis who don't want to get hung in the court of public opinion. Executives over on that team don't want to get hung in the court of public opinion. A la Nico Harrison. Everybody's careful of that now. Yeah. Everybody got an eyeball out on how they move now. That brother not gonna. I don't think he's gonna work in the league again.
Good point.
And these guys, they got families. They got mouths to feed, so they're gonna tread carefully too. Why you think they put that out that Giannis is not gonna resign with them? They trying to clear themselves out of the mud right now. They don't want to. They don't want to get their necks is on the chopping block if they made back moves. But if they wash their hands on it, they can survive. They still keep their job.
Man, they messed up because they could have got way more for you. I can't wait for the Giannis trade to happen so I could just laugh at the people that's in the deal, and I'm gonna be like, "That's it. That's all it took." And I just praise the Knicks, but
right. Yeah. He was talking about they're gonna keep Giannis and retool. No, brother. One of the reasons. No, brother.
What? Delusional.
You left Milwaukee. You didn't want to stay in Milwaukee any longer.
Exactly. Oh, I wish I would have thought of that. That's fire right there. Now you could. That's fire.
Now, the problem over his career is Giannis couldn't attract any free agents to come to Milwaukee.
That's true.
Nobody want to come to Milwaukee, brother. You got to look at it. They got to build that team up after Giannis leaves. From the grassroots through the draft.
They got no pick, Rock, for the next 2 years. They don't got their own pick. They better hope New Orleans is trash next year. If New Orleans is popping, they screwed. They done.
It gets worse. It gets worse. You better hope you get some. You gotta get some draft picks when you trade Giannis. What if the Knicks and what if everybody said, well, we're not gonna give you draft picks. This is what we got to give you for Giannis, and Giannis is not gonna sign, so you're not gonna get no draft picks.
Exactly.
You swimming upstream. You got to get some draft picks. It's already out there. He's not going to sign. So guess what? You got to trade him away for whatever you can get. You better hope somebody's generous.
Really, just to add to the Spurs rebuttal too, they gave up DeRozan and another player for Kawhi. Was DeRozan on Kawhi's level? No. Did they give up Siakam? Did they give up the beloved OG Anunoby? Did they give up anybody else for Kawhi, or was it just two players? That's all I'm saying. The same exact concept, just in a different times period, a different package or whatever. But it's not like the league is just different from how we grew up, how we watched it.
Yeah, you get kicked off your soapbox when the player announces that he's not going to resign with you.
Oh yeah, it's over.
That's what happens. So, don't cry, dry your eye. This guy loses two-way. Because Milwaukee gonna have to rebuild. So you're losing Giannis. And when Giannis comes after we win the championship, Cat, Giannis, and Jalen, they're gonna shut out Wemby for a minute, winning the championship. So you losing on two teams. So just hold fast, hold pat. Matter of fact, if you, I'm willing to say this: if you're a fan of Giannis, just follow him to New York. We'll take you. I like your passion.
Bingo. Hey, yo, yeah. How about that, Milwaukee? Come to New York.
Yeah.
The lights are brighter. It's okay. Come through.
Yeah, because the 27 versions of the Freak sneaker made by Nike is gonna have that blue and orange colorway.
Dude, it'd be the #1 selling sneaker ever.
Yep.
The #1 selling sneaker ever. He gonna break all the first record, whatever record there is. Giannis will break all of them. He come to New York, 100,000%. They gonna sell so much sneakers. Man, listen, they're gonna sell so much sneakers. They're gonna have to open up 10 times the warehouses, dog. Like, trust me. Like, man, you want to see selling and everything go, man, that we might not even be afford to live in New York after Giannis comes in.
Like that brother said in the Mac.
Everything.
Like that brother said in the Mac. Fool, you better come on in.
Exactly. Hello. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Rock, man. Great call, man.
Yeah,
Great
bro.
call. I appreciate the backup, man. They coming for me, man. I don't care.
Definitely,
it is what
man.
it is.
All right.
I appreciate you, Rock. Big time.
Big time.
All right. Listen, man, if you are triggered, all right, all you have to do is hit this if you didn't call up already. If you didn't call up. All right. But if you want to call back because you're triggered and your favorite Knick, and by the way, the only Knick that y'all have a problem with, well, there's two. Mitchell Robinson, because I said there's a 90% chance he's out of here. Y'all don't want to hear that. Okay, I understand it. But I'm getting Giannis, so I could give a goddamn about your favorite Knick. Like, that's just how it works. Oh, we got to do right. Right when it comes to New York, we got to do it right. But LA get whoever the hell they want. LA get whoever the hell they want. Man, Dallas got fleeced by themselves. LA is so prolific at getting stars that Dallas fleeced themselves and giving them. Yo, you can't. Yo, I swear to God, this is just hilarious, dog. And y'all think I'm tripping, man. Look, listen, you want to call up, you could call up. I want to talk about the Nets, man. Unfortunately, I got it at least while some of you guys are upset about OG Anunoby. Not Mikal. None of y'all are upset about Mikal. I know that. Oh, Mikal, he could go. He could get out of here. He can go. Get Mikal out of here. Oh, we don't need Mikal. We should have had Dante. Like, Dante's numbers is comparable to Mikal's. Yeah, I mean, that's just crazy to me. Dante is not on Mikal's level. They actually play two different positions. Mikal is a 3, Dante is a 2. Don't even use Dante to compare to Mikal, but none of y'all care about Mikal Bridges. That's interesting to me. Man, it started out months ago. You know what this is telling me? Because months ago, right, I told y'all I'm trading Wingstop. Salute to my man Coach, because Coach is the one that convinced me to keep Cat. Because before I was like, Cat out of there too. I don't give a damn. I'm getting Giannis. But it makes sense to keep Cat because now you have the popping 5 to go with Giannis. It's a way different threat. And then you got Brunson. It's a way different threat level. They would take the league by storm. And no, it's not going to require the whole team. Oh, you got to gut the team. Even if I had to gut the team, who am I gutting it for? Who am I giving up that has gotten me anything? The best chance they got is this year to show me something. We better win the goddamn championship. Now we win the championship because we hadn't done it yet. So if we win the championship, okay, you got a point. We don't need to trade for Giannis. You may have a point. I still want Giannis. I still would trade for Giannis, even if I won the championship, because I want to win 2 goddamn championships. And everybody value is up. Because now they could sell champion to their fan base. But I'm going to say this. Right now, where we stand before the postseason, no one can get traded. So salute to the Knicks. Raise the roof on them. But you better win that damn championship. Because if you lose in the second round, If you slip and fall and lose in the first round, oh, get them all out of here. I don't give a damn. But you win that championship, you may have a case. But don't come to me with no guys who didn't accomplish nothing and tell me that, oh, man, we're going to trade OG Anunoby. Oh, man, we got to lose Mitch. You getting Bobby Portis and Giannis. Anyway, I do got to talk about this game a little bit. I ain't going to spend much time. All right. Now, this game is a wash. It's a blowout. We should smack them by 30. I'm mad I even did a scouting report for this. All right. Hold on. Nope. Let me do it better. Of course, let me show you how serious I am. I had to watch, I almost swear it on the mic. I had to watch weak Brooklyn Net games and do a scouting report on the damn Brooklyn Nets. And the reason why I do it is because when I get on the mic, I got to know what the hell I'm talking about. And I know what the hell I'm talking about. So, honestly, man, I'm going to keep it real, y'all. We talked about the injuries already. I don't think Porter Jr. is not there. He got a hamstring. He might miss the rest of the season. Clowney, the other kid that hit threes, he's not playing with a wrist. Terrence Mann, another guy that's aggressive, yeah, he's out. Edgar Doman, the rookie who was the point guard, we played him last time. Yeah, he's out for the season. And Day'Ron Sharp, who's the hustle man, yeah, he's not going to play. So this should be a win by 38 points. I mean, I watched the last 5 games of the Nets. Don't ask me. I mean, I had to, I guess. Everybody is shooting great against the Nets. Even teams that don't shoot the 3 ball that well, they all are shooting great, shooting 50% against the Nets. The Nets defense is completely trash. I do want to say this, though. I do got to give you some players to look out for. There's this kid named Chaney Johnson. I like him a lot. He's 6'7", forward. He hustles. He gets rebounds. He can get little buckets. He could get little double-doubles. I like him a lot. He comes off the bench, 6'7". He might have to start tonight because they ain't got nobody. But he's somebody to watch. They also got that Minot kid. How many of you guys remember Minot? Josh Minot from the Celtics? Well, the Celtics traded him to the Nets for cash. So he's on this team. And Zaire Williams gets busy as well. You know, even though he has moments where he don't really be showing up like that. They got no scorers at all. Their leading scorer coming into tonight's game. Well, hold on. Let me get my numbers right. I'm gonna tell you their leading scorer coming into tonight's game. They don't got no 20-point scorers playing. The guy who averaged the second most points, Cam Thomas, he's not. This team has no offense, dog. In the last 10 games, the Brooklyn Nets average 102 points a game. 102 points a game. You talking about against the stingy Knicks defense who's at 105 points, opponent points in the last 10 games. They are -3 on that, and 105 points is a great mark. This team is trash. Yeah, the Brooklyn Nets are trash. I don't like the Nets. Really, I don't like the Nets fans. It's more about the fans that the fake Brooklyn fans. Yeah, I don't like them a lot because they fake and phony. They only came around because the Nets, you know, they pretty much were ex-Knicks fans that went to Brooklyn because, oh yeah, look, I got KD and I got I'm getting Zion and then no, I got KD, I got Kyrie, and then I got Harden and all of that. And I thought that I was going to win the championship, and y'all just completely fell because the Brooklyn Nets is the most disappointing franchise in basketball. If you want to put the Clippers ahead of them, I would say 1A, 1B, most disappointing franchise in basketball. Their leading scorer is Clowney. Well, no, Clowney's out. Claxton. Claxton averages 11.9 points per game. All right. In the last 10 games, Claxton is a -4.8. So Claxton's not even playing his best basketball. He's only averages 6.5 rebounds. The Nets have to be probably the worst rebounding team we've played in the NBA. They rank dead last in rebounds at 40 a game. They give up +3 rebounds a game at 43 rebounds. So, I mean, Mitchell Robinson's on the boards tonight. And yeah, we should straight dominate them. They are complete trash. The Knicks have won the last 13 games against the Nets. I was watching a Dan Net game, right? And Vince Carter, salute to Vince Carter. He commentates for the Brooklyn Nets. and he's talking about how he met his cousin Tracy McGrady and telling stories about playing basketball while the Nets are getting blown out by 30 points. This is the team that we're going to see tonight, and that's all I'm going to go through. I think we're going to smack them by probably like 30, maybe 40 points tonight. I put a guarantee on the blowout, not the 30, but I put a guarantee on the blowout. This team is trash. The Knicks should have no problems against this team. And yeah, that's all. I gave you the players to look out for. The Clowney kid, I like him a lot. And the Minogue kid from Boston. Besides that, it is what it is, all right? If y'all want to call up and talk Giannis, y'all can. Hold on, I did miss some calls. All right, continue to smash that like button, though. All right? It's very important. We still cooking with hot grease. To all of you people who don't want Giannis, y'all will be the first one to get the Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey. All right, y'all will be the first one. All of you guys who said no, I don't want Giannis. I want to keep OG Anunoby. I want to keep Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, I don't want Giannis. I want to be second place. Yeah, I want to be. I'm happy with being second seed in the East, not first seed. Not the favorite to win the championship. I'm going to be the team that it's favorite to make it to the Eastern Conference. To all of you guys, when Giannis comes to New York, y'all will be the first one in line for the new Giannis sneakers. Y'all will be the first one in line to get the Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey. Y'all the same ones that traded for Frank Ntilikina. A lot of y'all are Frank Ntilikina fans, or were when he was with the Knicks. A lot of y'all cheered for Ronaldo Boatman. A lot of y'all cheered for Raymond Felton when he was cooked, not when he was doing good with Melo that time. A lot of y'all cheered for Courtney Lee, right? A lot of y'all was cheering for Lance Thomas. A lot of you guys got happy and reveled when they signed Dave Fizdale to be a goddamn coach. You are the same ones that are going to go get a Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey, and I don't want to hear y'all talking no otherwise. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna be a Knicks fan if they trade for Giannis. How dare them? It just sounds crazy to me. Let me see if my man Joe can get on the line. 646-995-8389. These people are crazy, boy. What's going on, Joe?
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you one of the ones that don't want Giannis?
Let's go.
Keep it real, family.
No, I was calling to say, this package for Giannis, honestly, is getting more and more attractive to me as time goes on. Like,
of course.
The more I'm thinking about it is if we could get Bobby Portis too in the deal, I think it looks really good for us. We're going to be giving up OG Anunoby, who really doesn't show up on a night-to-night basis anyway. And we're getting in replace for him, we're getting Giannis, who will show up on a night-to-night basis and give us 20-plus points.
20-plus? Man, 30. But I take the 20-plus because you got Brunson in town, so we don't need that much. But go ahead.
Well, that's where I'm saying he's probably going to slot in somewhere where he's going to be a high, offensive scorer. But I don't see. I mean, yeah, he'll probably have nights where he goes off for 40. Yeah,
of
definitely.
Course. More like 25. 25.
And you're losing Mikal Bridges, who's, he's giving you 0 points.
Hey, that's my client. We got to be careful. He only had 1 0-point game for the record. It's still my client. Got to defend him.
Well, let's be honest here. We're getting Giannis.
No, of course. I'm throwing my own goddamn client in the trade. I'm making my case harder. He's out of here, dog. I'm off the case.
And to sweeten the deal, so the Bucks have to do it, they're getting Deuce McBride.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Who's been injured for us, who hasn't been around, and he's been injured before. I mean, listen, I love Deuce.
Joe, we still got our draft pick. We could go get another Deuce. Listen, we got our draft pick, and it is what it is at that point. So if they want Deuce, to sweeten the deal, if they want Deuce, man, we throw Deuce up in there. I don't give a damn about that.
You got to remember, the Bucks have to pull the trigger too. They're going to want something that's going to make the trade go through.
Yeah, of course. Deuce. I'm giving them, look, Joe. So look, I'm giving them the 2032 pick. I'm giving them 2 swaps and whatever second round pick they want. They got 3 first round picks right there. Bam, let's go.
Like, don't get me wrong, these 3 guys are good that we're giving up, but they've been too inconsistent for me. And this has been the second year of them doing this. Not
Joe, I got a
showing up
question.
certain
Did
nights.
any one of them, were they sixth man of the year? Were they
No.
defensive player of the year?
You know who would have been sixth man of the year? But I
Who?
don't think he won it, but I think he would have been it if he was on our team. Emmanuel quickly.
Oh, yeah. But he's kind of inconsistent now too. Like I watched Toronto. He quickly,
He
has good nights, but
he was on Toronto.
They were trying to trade quickly for a reason.
Man.
No, because he hates us. But trust me, they were trying to trade quickly at one point. Keeping it real.
Because
I'm not trying to throw no shade.
He was lighting it up. His trade value was so high they wanted him when we traded for OG.
Yeah, no, he was doing good in New York. I'm just saying what he's doing in Toronto right now. A lot of the Toronto fans are upset, and they say that he's not worth that bad.
He's a top 50 scorer in the league.
Well, this year, but remember, last year happened. He's been injury prone, and he's not consistent like that. Like he'll have nights where he has 30 and 10.
Yeah,
and then he'll have eight.
But like you're saying, we could get someone in the draft that's better than Quickly and better than Deuce.
That's a fact, 100%. There's a kid by the name of Isaiah Evans from Duke. If he falls to 20, oh my God, the talent that is in this draft. If any one of these guys fall to 25, Leon better get it right. That's all I got to say.
I'm just saying we got rid of Quickly. We got rid of Quickly because we had Deuce. We're getting better. We're getting rid of Deuce. We better have someone to back, coming in that replace him.
We gonna get somebody. I ain't worried about that.
So.
You still could have Shamit. You still could draft somebody. You still got DOR. You still got McCullough and these other young guys you developing. Kolick is still there. You know what I'm saying? Like you be all right. I ain't worried about that.
I think that's our problem too. We got too many guys doing the same thing. Like you said, we got too many. Like maybe it's time to start moving off from some of these guys that
Bingo.
So, hey man.
Bingo. Thank you, Joe, for not coming at me, man. I was like, oh man, my man Joe gonna come get me. Is he one of the OG Anunoby people?
Well, listen, I'll be honest, man. I've been an OG Anunoby fan, since he's been here. I love OG Anunoby. I think he's a great player, but it just comes a time where you just remember all the times where he didn't show up, and you're just like, damn.
Right.
Straight up, man.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, Joe. Big time.
Thanks for checking my call. Salute to Knicks Nation. Make sure everybody likes and subscribe. This is the best platform on YouTube. Let's go.
Thank you. Even though they disagree, it's all good. We good.
Hey, it's all about Giannis at the end of the day. We got to get him.
We got to get him. That's it. Big time. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. Giannis Antetokounmpo, oh man, he changes so much, man. Like y'all don't get it, man. But then y'all brag about Casey Smith and you give the excuse that, oh yeah, Casey, he's great. Okay, why he can't be great for Giannis? What's good, Lodge?
What's good? Ooh.
Oh, Maxine, my bad.
What's good? Ooh. Anyway.
But I got your name as Launch Maxine, okay, to be fair. You don't see that, but it's there. Go ahead.
What is Giannis's injury history? And, can you get more into that?
I did
that. People
in
the chat want to really know. No, you kind of skimmed it. You kind of skimmed it.
No, I did not skim it. No, I did not. I did not.
And then you started to talk about other people's injuries.
Right. Who's on your team? Who you love? Who are injury prone? Who are more injury prone than Giannis? What about OG Anunoby's injury history? Why we don't want to talk about that? He missed the entire season with an ACL. How about that? When did Giannis ever miss an entire season? It didn't happen. So what are we talking about? We got Casey Smith, the best medical staff in basketball. So why y'all worry about injuries now? See, these are the same people at launch. The great mystery to me. These are the same people who rant and rave about Casey Smith and what he's done with OG Anunoby, but going to say, oh man, I don't know. Oh, Giannis, man. Oh, I think he's going to get hurt. The same people probably thought the same thing about OG Anunoby when we traded RJ in quickly. Because OG Anunoby had the injury-prone tag. So we're not going to jump off of that. Do we have to talk about Mitchell Robinson? I didn't want to go there because I didn't want to piss you off even more. Do I got to remind you about 16 games, 32 games? Do I got to remind you about that? How many games has Mitchell Robinson played in the last 3 years? We want to talk about injury prone. I'm sorry. Nah. Once again, I'm going to go through, since y'all still don't understand, this is your beloved OG Anunoby. He missed his entire first season. He didn't play. All right? His entire first season, OG Anunoby, your beloved star, who you don't want to trade, he did not play. Then he did 74 games. Then he did 67 games. Then he did 69 games. We're like, yeah, OG. Mr. Durability. Man, OG is so durable. Even though he missed his first season. Okay, cool. Then 43 games. What happened, OG? What's going on? Okay, we'll give him a pass. He missed his first season. He missed this season. 48 games. OG, what's going on? Now, around this time, he's talking about he want to get paid. How am I paying them? Do y'all really want to go through injury history? Uh-oh. J-Tap, my hands are up. And I'm walking out the bank. My hands are up, J-Tap.
Nah, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. Nah, everything's all good.
Salute, J-Tap. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm just chilling on a Friday afternoon. Beautiful,
okay.
Another beautiful day in Cali.
Beautiful day. I like that.
I'm just get straight to it and then hang up. But my thing about Giannis, the injury history or injury prone, or how you want to put it, I want to hear Giannis's injury history from day one all the way to day now. Okay. Not OGs, not Mitch's, not nobody else. Just
not
Giannis.
The two guys that will go, not those two guys.
I'm saying they can go. OG can go.
Okay, I know you that. I know you feel that way.
They can go. I don't, you know what I mean? But I want to know Giannis's injury history from the beginning to the end.
Okay. So I'm gonna go through his games. You want to stay on the line while I go through the games with you, brother?
You can go through the games, but I mean, the way you debate is the way you debate, but you tend to swivel off and take out other players just to prove your point. Another one. So that's what I'm saying. So if somebody brings up Giannis, you bring up OG and everybody else.
Well, J-Tap, you got to understand how I debate, because these are the guys you don't want me to trade. So the same guys who you don't want me to trade are the same guys who were injury prone. That shows that the people in the chat are hypocrites, because y'all don't really care about injuries. If you did, then you would be had the red flag about OG Anunoby. Nobody's more hurt than OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson on the Knicks right now.
Okay,
they're the only ones that miss an entire season.
Yeah, but we know that. But we know that. So, but they're here, and you're trying to bring someone else in that's not here right now. So, tell me his injury history.
So I'm gonna do it with you on the line, all right?
Yeah,
let's do it together.
Let's do it together, because he's a mega superstar that's gonna bring us a chip. I want to know more about him. I want to know more about him. That's some dudes I'm going to trade for him. OG, I mean, you know what I mean? If you're going to get rid of OG.
I know. So I'm not speaking to you about the OG, because I already know how you feel. But I'm speaking to the chat.
I want to know about the superstar. I want to know about the superstar's injury history.
So really quickly, I'm going to do it with you. 77 games, 81 games, 80 games, 80 games.
I want to know the injuries.
The Knicks played those.
The injuries.
Okay, but I can't go through the games?
Okay, that's fine.
You don't want me to go through the game? Because they say he's injury prone, then we should see it in his games. I'm just saying. Because if I go through Joel Embiid's injury game history, if I go through Joel Embiid's game history, you're going to see like, damn, this brother missed all these games. Because that's all we're concerned about is the games you miss.
I want to know what the injuries. The injuries. Because that's what means most. Because somebody can be out 3 games and broke up.
So I'm on Fox Sports right now, right? I'm on Fox Sports. All right. Now, 3/16/26, he has an ankle injury. We know that that's light work. 3/13/26, it says calf. That's load management. 3/8/26.
Is that this year?
Yeah, this is this year. Calf, load management.
I'm talking from the beginning.
Okay, hold on. You want to go all the way to the beginning. Okay, let's go all the way to the beginning.
And that's what injury prone is to everybody else, but
I'm not talking about this year. It's talking about his whole career. It's been how long has he been in the league? 10 years?
He's been in the league, yeah, about 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, definitely over 10 years, maybe 12. Hold on. Yeah, 13 years. 13 years he's been in the league.
That's a long time. So
yeah, he came in at 19.
Aging superstar is not a reach.
Do you watch him?
I watch him.
Does he look old?
I watched him the other day. He was dominant.
That's how that's exactly who he's going to be for the next 4 years. That's all I need is 1 year of Giannis. I don't need 6 years of Giannis. See, that's the point y'all missing. All I need is 2 years of Giannis. That's it. 2.
Let's see the history. Let's the injuries. So,
all right. So look, I'm gonna start from 2017. He had a sore knee, and this is November 22nd, 2017. He had a sore knee. That same next month, sore right knee, sore right ankle, sprained right ankle, sore right ankle, concussion. No, okay, hold on. So I'm jumping. So the knee has been bothering him all 2017 to 18. Then he had an ankle in February, and then he dealt with the ankle in March and April. Are we concerned about that?
Well, it's a start to the injury history.
Okay, so what about Brunson's ankle? So we're not concerned that Brunson. I'm just saying everybody gets hurt, bro. What you want me to say?
Trade Brunson for Giannis. I'm talking about Giannis' injury history. We ain't got. I mean, if you don't want to go through each year,
I can. So 20, no, I can't. I'm not hiding nothing. Sore right ankle, sprained ankle, sore right ankle, and then he went to concussion protocol in October. All right. Then he had a neck issue. I'm not sure if y'all remember that. I remember the neck issue. Then he had a quad hip. Right. Okay. And then he came back from that. Then he had right knee soreness. Knee. Right knee soreness again. Then he had the ankle sprain, 19. And then in 19, this is where everybody gets scared. He had a calf, but the calf issue he had at this time wasn't serious. And then it was a calf and rest. And that was it. We never heard about the calf again. And then the next season, December 11th, 19, he had a quad. Then he had the back. The back bothered him for the rest of the season, for what I could remember. He had back soreness, back, shoulder. Then he had a hammy, right? But the hammy didn't keep him out long. Remember, Giannis doesn't get hurt like that. That's why I go through the games. Like, he may miss 5 games at a time, 4 games. He don't miss 25 games all the time. No.
So can we agree that being hurt and being injured are 2 different things?
Bingo. Thank you.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, all right, so keep going. I want to hear more, because I'm in a lot of being injured, being hurt and not injured.
Right, exactly. That's been his career. Hurt, not injured.
Right, but
back soreness.
There's a lot of them. They're stacking up. They're stacking up fast.
They all go. You could do this with any player. You could do it with Towns. You want to see Towns' injury history?
I want to keep going. No, I don't want to.
I'm going to keep going. All right. Shoulder. Yeah. All right. So we had the back in 2020, right? Then he had a shoulder, right? Then he had the hammy, which was nothing serious. Then he was out for personal reason. Then the back reoccurred again in February. Then he had a knee. All right. That's it. Played in the playoffs, did what he had to do. Then next, in the summertime, he had a tooth issue. I don't know what the hell that was, but he had a tooth issue. Okay, cool. Then now we in 2020. Ankle. All right. And of course he recovered from that. Then he had a back issue in January, short-lived. Then on the 31st, he had knee issue. So this was his injury in 2021 was the knee. Knee, right? Then he had an ankle injury in the playoffs. Ankle. Okay. And this was, I think this was the year that one of the playoff years where he had injuries. All right. And then he had a groin injury. No, 2021 is when they won the championship, right? Because the Lakers won it in 20. Right. So, okay. So he had all of these injuries on his way to the championship and still dropped 50 in the goddamn fight. Man, salute to Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is the guy I need on my team. What are y'all talking about?
Okay, we still what, 4 years away, right?
right, I'm moving.
4 more years injury. 4 more years of injury.
All right. So look, all right. So then, all right. So bet. So he wins the championship. He balls out, right, with knees and calves, everything in the championship. So now we move forward to November. Left knee, right ankle, 12-12, undisclosed. Now in 2021, he had a calf situation that was minor. He didn't miss time. He didn't miss a lot of time. Then he had the quad also a couple of days later. Then he had COVID. Y'all want to know his COVID history too?
Nah,
right.
Come on.
I'm just saying, man, what are we doing? All right.
Nah,
Then he had, I'm going.
Nah,
I'm going. You want me to continue?
Please.
All right. So then he had an illness. Don't know what that was, or don't remember what that was. Now, this is January 2022. He had the knee, ankle in February. Okay. That's it. He was good.
Okay.
Then we fast forward to the season again. The next season, 22-23. He had a knee in November. The knee was really bothering him this year. This is when he had the knee scenario, okay? Knee bothering him the whole year. Right knee, all right? Knee. It was all knee this year. That's it, nothing else. He did have a hand injury too. I remember that. He had a hand injury, but it was the knee that was really messing with him, all right? All right, and then the back came in the playoffs, okay? And then that was it. I think this was the second injury year for him. That's it. He's only been injured in the playoff twice, J-Tap. We went through the whole history. So all of this, oh my God, man, Giannis, he's gonna miss time. Oh no. Not my beloved Giannis. Oh no.
That's actually your beloved Giannis, you know what I mean? But keep going.
Giannis to the Knicks in 26. Let's go. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna fast forward. So then he had rest November of 2023. This is when the calf came. This is when the calf, became an issue, but it still was light work. It wasn't, he didn't miss a lot of time. This is the most time he's missed with the calf, just to be real. 11-16-23 calf. 11-23-23, he had COVID or something again. Then he had COVID. They this time they tell us it was COVID. All right. Yeah. Then he had the foot injury in December. And then the calf again. Then he had a shoulder stent, nothing too serious. Back. Then he had his whole February was straight knee. All right. And then then he had the Achilles, but he didn't tear his Achilles. He had an Achilles injury. All right. Then he had the knee again. And then he had hamstring. The hamstring is what really did him in. All right. And then his soleus. That's it.
I don't know what soleus is. Okay.
All right. So now we in 2024. All right. Season. He had the knee, the patella, all right? The knee, the abductor, patella in November. The knee still there, patella, and then the calf once again. So this is why people are like, oh, look, the calf is something. I'm worried about the calf. Because this is when the calf kind of became his normal routine, but he never missed major time. He never damaged his Achilles, right? He only had one Achilles injury, and it wasn't a tear. And he did not miss that much time for that Achilles injury. Anyway, patella again, all right? Knee, patella. The patella giving him the business right now. Knee, patella. Well, I don't know if it's COVID, but he had an illness, all right? Then the knee was bothering him a lot. The patella. Then he had a finger injury, which was crazy, right? So knee, patella, right? He's playing through this, though, okay? Knee, patella, knee, patella, and then the calf. Right? Then the calf came back in February and March. Then the knee in March came back. And then he had a foot injury, right? And then his shoulder. All right? And that's it. But he played through this.
Okay.
He didn't miss no time in the postseason. He played through most of this. Right? Dame Lillard was hurt last year in the playoffs. That's why they got cooked, for the record, by Indiana. Anyway. And then this year he had a toe, which was nothing. The knee wasn't that much of an issue. He had a groin, which was light work too. The abductor, he missed some games with that. All right. Then the calf is what took him out this year. And he had an ankle, but the ankle was light work. Just like this last ankle was light work. He wants to come back. They want him to sit out. So this, for the record, that's his injury history.
Okay.
Right?
And my thing is that if Giannis comes here, it's fine. I only deal with people that's on this team.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it is what it is. If they trade whoever for him, it's all good. I really don't care because I've seen so many resets on his team after all these years. It's all good. But he is injury prone. Sorry to tell you.
What? How's he injury? You mean hurt prone?
No, you injury hurt. Look, you said Cass so many times and Patella so many times.
Can I ask you a question? A serious question. Is Towns injury prone?
Yes.
Is Brunson injury prone? Do you want to do? We could pull his history up. You want to do it?
Yeah, you can do it. But I'm not. Okay, let's do it.
No, the point that I'm saying, I don't want to do it to my captain.
No, I got you. I don't want
to do it to my captain.
I get what you're saying.
Gets hurt, like you said. It's a difference between hurt and injury. It's two different things.
And Giannis has been out for 13 years, so I'm not sure how much time he has left. He looks really good out there, but at the same time,
he got time. He got time.
We'll see. I don't think he wants to be here ultimately. But I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for that rundown.
Oh, well, that's different. That's different. Like if he doesn't want to come to New York, that's cool. But he ain't gonna be in Milwaukee. That ship is sailed.
Yeah.
That ship is sailed.
Yeah, we don't know that. But I'm letting you go.
That's gone. All right, big time, J-Tap.
One more thing.
Yeah.
You should be an attorney for Giannis, not Mikal.
No. I'm Mikal's attorney until Giannis gets here. You like that?
That's cool.
No. Hold on. No, I could be both. I could be both of their attorneys.
You can do that too. I gotta go.
All right, Jay. All right. Peace. That's my man, J-Tap. By the way, he's no clock J-Tap because he's been OKF Nation for so damn long. Plus, not just OKF Nation. He's OKF Nation Plus for so long. And he usually doesn't stay on the phone that long, but I just wanted to go through the injury history. That's why you don't even need to look at the injuries. Just look at the games played. It's a big difference. I'm telling you. All right. Let me see if my man Bugger could still get on the line. Uh-oh. Hopefully we don't get no Westchester on Westchester violence today. I don't know where Bugger's going. Let's see where he's going. Uh-oh, Bugger, what's good, man? Hey, hold on. Is Westchester County rocking with Westchester County today? Where we go?
Until that man is off the team, it's still the bridge is over, man. It's still the bridge is over.
Damn. That's where we go. Okay, all right. I see. I see the vision.
And we can start right there. We can start right there.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right, so boom. Giannis, right?
All right.
Bridges, you know the motto, the bridge is over. Get him out of here.
Oh my God. I knew that was coming.
Deuce, you can go too. You can catch the train and get out of here. OG can G-O. He can go.
I forgot you with me. Okay, I forgot that I knew you was. I knew about the bridges. I knew the bridges part because I remember you because you were the one that said bridges over. I remember that. You riding with me. Okay, we
talking about these guys. None of them 6-man. None of them defensive player. None of them MVP. None of them got rings. What is we talking about?
Right.
Oh, if Giannis wanted to play right now with that, excuse my language, bum ass Milwaukee team, they'd at least be top 6. If he wanted to be there for real.
If he bingo.
And they're bums. They're bums over there. So what is we talking about? Oh no, he's injury prone. So if he's so injury prone, why everybody in the league want him?
That's facts. And the Lakers will take him.
The Lakers will take him. They'll take him and old ass Bron and whoever and watch them get to the finals. And
that's a fact.
Sitting looking stupid.
Like
with Towns and Hart out here slapping each other on the ass every game.
Hey yo.
Yo, I don't understand Knicks fans. Like, yo, I love the players when they got the jersey on, but let's be for real. This is Giannis.
Facts.
This is like Deuce. You don't want to get rid of Deuce? You don't want to get rid of OG? Injury pro. OG been hurt every year he's been with the Knicks.
But they forgot that.
Every year he's missing a chunk of time. Josh Hart, every year he's missing a chunk of time.
Yep.
Brunson, we don't know when his ankles is going to go playing in them Kobe's.
That's why I didn't want to do it to Captain, but I could have went through his injury history. It'll blow y'all mind.
Like, come on.
It'll blow y'all mind.
Let's be real. And the ball play aggressive. Giannis is aggressive on the court. We ain't talking about he tiptoeing around and I fouled it and he's going for 3-4. Nah. What is we talking about?
Hey, man, you cooking.
Get rid of the team, and you can start anew with
Right.
Giannis, and you
know
are a
that's funny,
playoff
right?
contender.
Yo, Bugger, you know what's funny, right?
What
When
else?
they say they don't want to gut the team, I'm like, wait, huh? Like, wait, hold on. What are we talking about? A bunch of guys who didn't win nothing yet. We didn't win the championship yet. Like, we're sitting here like, yeah, man, nah. We got Derek Jeter and Mariano Rivera.
Come on, man. Even your man who was just on the call, it's like, dog. He's like, oh, he's been in the league 13 years. How long Cap been in the league and we just traded for him?
That's a fact.
Like, y'all
but
don't
look,
want to
Bugger, you could do it with anybody. A lot of these guys have injuries that go on the injury report, but they still play.
That's part of the game.
And
one
you wouldn't know
is
it.
absolved from injury.
Right. Of
Unless
course.
Mikal.
Unless you're Mikal.
Playing.
Right. Oh, that's my client. Damn.
We know how he playing. So
I gotta mess up my case for this one.
I mean, let's keep it a buck, and you know, like.
Nah, you right. You right.
Mitch, even down to Mitch, people don't want to get rid of Mitch, although he's only playing 50 games so far this year, and we 13 games left in the season, and he's only playing half the minutes.
Bingo.
But y'all want to keep him and give him a bag, but y'all want to trade for Giannis.
It's wild.
Man put 50 in the finals.
50 in how many dudes did that? 50 in the final. Oh.
50 in the finals.
Could you imagine if he did that in New York?
Oh, there'd be statues all over the place, man.
Statues. He's the greatest ever. He's up there with Mike.
Ever. Ever. Ewing, get him out of here. We don't want to talk about that. God. Take his jersey down. Let him put on the 33 if he wants to.
Man, he would be eligible. Yo, Patrick Ewing will come down and say, hey, Giannis, if you want 33 here, you can wear 33. You can have that. Come on, 100%.
So but this is my question to you, and then I'll let you rock.
Okay.
Let's just say Giannis does come to the Knicks, right?
Yeah.
At that point, whose team is it? Because I
don't think it matters. Okay.
No. Because I say this. Because we know with Cat coming over, Cat is very passive.
Facts.
We know how Captain is. Captain is very much the captain of the team. Giannis is an alpha.
Bingo.
Giannis is a winner. So all of that foo-foo Villanova book, we ain't doing that.
It's out of there.
It's out of here. Nope. Me and my brothers, we come to take over the Carter.
That's it. And the way Brunson is, I don't think he would have a problem with that.
I'm interested to see because Giannis. I
don't think he would.
Because Brunson seems like he's a silent leader. He's a leader. I'm gonna show you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say anything to you, but I'm gonna show you. Where Giannis, as we can tell, if y'all ain't playing the right way, he's gonna be voiced. He's gonna voice it.
Yeah. I think it could work because the reason why I say that is because I remember Brunson played with Luka, and they started together at the end of the season.
Yeah, but
Brunson was this kind of the sideshow to what Luka was doing.
Like Luka was already established, and Brunson was on the come up. But now that Brunson has been the man, hell, you got the man up out of there, which was Julius. You got J30 up out of there.
That's true.
I love J30. You feel me? So you took over J30.
Right.
And now you have been the face of New York. You are the captain.
That's true.
Gonna come over there. Hey, I'm the captain now.
You just want to say that. Yo, man, big time salute, Bugger. I talk to you. All right, salute. Oh. Yeah, he wanted to throw that captain. I got him. I see where he was going. He wanted to throw the captain down. The captain. Okay, now look, to all the people in the chat, don't think I'm screening calls. I did not anticipate everyone to agree with me, but you know, they are agreeing today. But this is somebody who I think disagrees with me. Let's see if they're gonna hold on to their position. Let's see. J-Tap, I did not talk about Patrick Ewing. He said that. I didn't say that. All right, what's going on, Mike?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, Mike? I don't know where you stand on this, so my hands are up. I'm in the bank and my hands are up. Where are we going?
You cannot do this to me, come on.
Okay. What's up?
How are we talking Giannis again? Can we live a life without Giannis?
Can I tell you why we're talking about Giannis?
Why are we talking about Giannis?
Because the Milwaukee Bucks ownership and franchise are being cooked right now in a Giannis pot, and they're feeling the pressure. So they had to go to ESPN and speak today. Had they not done that, we would have been talking about Josh Hart and the guys who missing the game tonight. That would have been the topic.
All right, I understand that. To
So
that
the owners blame Milwaukee.
Okay, no. If I was Milwaukee's owner, I would do exactly what they did because I always have the Knicks on the line. I got the bait of Giannis for the Knicks. Giannis is cooked. Giannis is done. Giannis has done everything he could for Milwaukee. He's not going to bring that to New York. He's going to bring mellow Giannis. Everybody talked about mellow. Mellow in Denver was hell of a lot better than the mellow we got in New York. That's what's coming to New York.
I disagree with that.
We're going to get the Amari. We're going to get the Amari.
Okay, now that's a better example. Okay.
Okay.
Now you
He's
talk.
going to be great for a few weeks or months. But when those years and those injuries start coming back, we always talk about injuries. Giannis, he is trying so hard. Now he's got a hyperextended knee. I guarantee you, if the Knicks pull this deal off, Giannis is going to be sitting for 2 years. We're going to have a beautiful vase on the mantle to look at and talk about what could it be when Giannis comes back now. We can't do that. For the first time in years, the Knicks have their draft pick. This is the best drafts since LeBron and Wade. And Milwaukee
I
knows
forgot.
it.
That's your angle. I got you.
Milwaukee,
I know where you're going.
Listen, Milwaukee, come on, Milwaukee. You don't think Milwaukee and their general manager, they're kind of smart. They're going to keep their draft pick. They're not trading nothing else for Giannis. They did all they're going to do for Giannis. They're going to be in this draft. They're almost rebuilt now with what they have. They're going to pick players. They're going to trade for players that enhance their team, now move forward into this present stage. And they're going to let Giannis walk. But they're going to take our draft pick or two. They're going to take our quality player or two, and we're going to get Giannis. But Giannis is going to play with Brunson.
Who is the quality player?
Wait a minute. Okay, Giannis comes to New York. Brunson going to pass him the ball? Bullshit. Excuse my language. Brunson is not passing that ball. Bronson is going to be with his daddy.
Let's
his
have
daddy
a conversation.
You better push your brand. Wait, so you can get your $433 million. Giannis has gotten 200 and some odd million for years. Giannis is set. You got to get set. You got to get your 433. You can't take a back seat to Giannis.
I got you. Remember, this is the same owner that paid Allen Houston and Eddie Curry.
I think he's learned from that.
Nah, I think that if we win the championship like we will, now he would be entitled. Listen, hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something. Because you said a lot of interesting points. First off, Brunson passes the ball. Do you want to have that discussion?
No, you're gonna say pass the ball. Brunson passed when he's locked up. When Brunson he can't go nowhere else, he passes.
Hold on. Now I'm giving you numbers. Brunson is fourth in the league in passes per game.
No,
He's fourth in the league. You want me to do it? I do a show called The Knicks in 10. Don't let me go there.
Did it. I saw all those numbers. I also saw the numbers on Mikal Bridges. Mm-hmm. He was our best PE player with 10 points when Josh Hart had 33. And OG had 26.
No, I'm not talking about plus minus. Whoa, relax.
He was our best PE player.
I'm not giving you plus minus.
Sometimes lie. Numbers.
No.
I truths.
Hold on. Let's have a serious conversation because I do get upset when people throw plus minus because they don't understand what plus minus is. Plus minus is a stat that is best used to compare lineups. It's not used to say that one player is performing well. So yes, you could be a plus 32 and be trash. It don't matter what your plus minus is.
Player efficiency is no good.
No.
Okay. Leave that
no, not efficiency. I'm talking about the plus minus.
They said PE. They didn't say plus minus. They said his player efficiency that night was the best.
Well, who, Mikal Bridges player? I got to see that. Yes. I'm not sure. Yes. I'm not sure what you saw, but let me say this. Let me say this, though, where I'm going. Jalen Brunson assist percentage in the last 10 games was 40%.
Come on, he's averaging 100%. Are you seeing this March Madness? Are you seeing the March Madness?
I'm in and out. I saw my Duke. I'm a Duke fan. We almost got cooked, but we won the game, so we still in it. And I think we in it to win it, but that's a whole nother topic.
See how these generationals are playing in the march? Ready? We right there again, and we're gonna.
The Knicks. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook. The Knicks in the last 10 games. The Knicks in the last 10 games are averaging 30 assists a game. Jalen Brunson's averaging just under 10 assists a game in the last 10 games. He's been passing the ball because he's watching these shows and listening to y'all tell him that, oh, you should pass the ball more.
So.
No, he doesn't need to pass the ball more.
Did you see the last game when Brunson wasn't in the game? They were so happy. Okay. Let's see if Brunson comes back and continues. That's all I'm going to say. Let's watch tonight. No, I don't know the Nets. Nets is not a game to watch.
Nets is trash. It's not a game.
Let's watch.
Let's get tonight.
Let's get a team.
Yeah,
a quality
we agree
team.
on that.
Because if you watch the Nets, then we're gonna get tricked again.
We're gonna get tricked. We're gonna think we winning the championship.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, we're gonna be great. We're gonna walk through it. Now,
I'm
Mike,
saying, listen.
I know. I passed your time, but
get your point
out. We need to focus on us now for a change, because if we keep doing this Giannis dance, it only improves his brand. He's looking at Miami too, you know.
He's not going to Miami. There's only 2 places he's going: L.A., New York. That's it.
But they can have him, because we can beat any team with him. You know how to, Karan, you a point guard. You know how to beat a Giannis. You know how to beat a Giannis.
But Mike, we got to win the championship. No, but Mike, we have to win the championship to talk this big ball talk.
That's coming. That is coming.
I'm with that.
The Knicks are coming into their own. That's coming. But we don't want. Okay, if we keep talking Giannis, somehow some people gonna get upset, and that's gonna throw us off a little bit. We got to look at this year and what we could do this year, and let the summer take care of itself.
No, Mike, I don't
want to give away our future for Giannis. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to give away future.
What's future? OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges?
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about they want our draft pick.
We only got one, and then we're gonna swap the other 2. Come on,
No. We got one, and you know the Knicks got the number 31 draft pick too, and that's like a first round draft pick this year.
No, you're right. That pick will be up out of here. But what I'm saying to you is this: the pick that we're gonna give up is going to be 2 first-round swaps and our 2032 first-round pick, and possibly that 31st pick you're talking about. That might be about it. Sorry, and then Mikal and OG. Bye, deal done. Let's go.
Okay.
Giannis is
to New York. Get rid of Mikal. Nah, I'm not. Hey,
I know y'all want to get rid of goddamn Mikal.
You say Mikal and a toenail, I'll get rid of Mikal.
Yo, Mike.
If you say Mikal and a toenail, he's out.
Mike, stop. Yo, I appreciate you, Mike, man. I'm holler.
All right. Hey, come on, man. You the greatest, man.
Big time, man. I appreciate you, Mike.
Take care, man.
All right. Hey, you see, I gave the people who don't. J-Tap was the longest call, and my man Mike. Well, J-Tap said he don't give a damn who you trade, so I can't say that J-Tap disagreed with me. But listen, y'all, continue to smash that. I gotta get out of the chat because my man Mellow Mike. Salute to you, Mellow Mike. I love you, Mellow Mike. That's my boy. But you are gonna be the first one with a Giannis Antetokounmpo. If I know this brother, yo, Mellow Mike, I know that you will be the first one with a Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey. Facts. You will probably get the special edition before everybody. And you will go to his, you'd be like, yo, Karan, you want to go to the Giannis sneaker event when his new sneakers drop? You going to be in there. You will be online for the Giannis Antetokounmpo sneakers. Stop it, Mello. Stop it. Oh, man. Yo, big time salute to everybody in the building, man. I do appreciate the energy. Listen, y'all, I'll be back maybe I don't know if I'm going to be back. We'll see. I might be back tonight with a different angle. I do appreciate you guys. This was a great show. Hopefully you guys are not too offended that I want to trade some of your favorite Knicks. But I will be back tomorrow as well with NBA Saturdays. And I'll probably get in another Knicks show. But we'll talk more, all right? And until next time, as always, let's go Knicks.